No, I'm good. I'm gonna sweat it out, Tom.
You're not a fat black guy.
I'm sweating it out, brother. Take off our stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna take my hat off.
Okay. Just kidding.
We are apologizing for technical difficulties. We'll go ahead and start the game.
Yeah, right? That's crazy. Wait a minute. The crowd. Oh, say, can you?
Hey, good evening. Welcome to Pinnacle's High School's second football game this year. They're playing Corona del Sol. Corona, I think, is 1-0.
Yeah, I think so. So they're joining us on a nice steamy day here in Phoenix. All right, this is Tempe, right?
Yes, this is definitely Tempe. It's a little warmer in Tempe than it is in Phoenix.
Yeah, just to give you guys a feel for all the grandparents who are watching online, it's a steamy 102 degrees right now. We're hoping that things cool down a little bit, but in the interim, we got to play the game.
Let's go. We got the captains out there. We got the four captains. We got Anthony Yeager. We got Cooper Graham, Tyler Peltier, and Eli Seaver.
Sweet.
We're waiting for the coin flip, and we'll be on our way.
So the Pioneers last week won pretty handily against Towson. Who won that toss? I missed it.
Let's see. It looks like we're taking the position. It looks like we're going to actually receive the kickoff.
Yes.
So we actually got to receive the kickoff first last week, and now we're going to repeat that again this week. So hopefully we're looking for a big win again this week.
Cool. Yeah. If we can go down and score first like we did last week, then obviously it's going to build confidence going into it. Starting. We're ready to play.
Boys are getting all ready to go. They're pretty excited.
Yeah, so just to introduce the starting offense, we have at wide receivers. Our wide receivers, we have Max Morrell, Ashton Mitchell, and we have Maxwell Libman and Cam Candelari. I think Cam last week scored maybe 2 touchdowns or something like that. He scored a receiving one. He scored a returning one. I'm sure that Swell scored one last week as well. Across the offensive line, we have Zuri Stein, Anthony Yeager, Grant Wilkie, Cooper Graham, and Tavis Hogan. All right, and at quarterback, we have Grayson Bull, and at running back, we have Rhino Tyree, right? So we should be looking to get him started early and often.
So as we line up to receive the kickoff, we have Eli Wade back. To receive the deep kickoff.
Yeah.
And we also have Ashton Mitchell back there.
All right, so to get things started off, I want to first thank Pinnacle Football. Would like to thank our incredible sponsors for generously supporting our 2024 players and football program. Our sponsors make it possible to maintain a premier football program and compete at the highest levels across the state. Fans, please support our sponsors when seeking quality establishments and services for both professional and business needs. For both personal and business needs. Visit pinnaclefootball.com to view our sponsor page and click on any sponsor's ad to access their website.
Thank you for that, Lester. And as we're getting lined up here, it looks like Corona's ready to kick off and we're ready to receive the kick.
Yeah. Do a short kick. We should be able to return this one.
Yep. Ashton Mitchell takes the ball at about the 15.
Shot right out!
and is stopped right at about the 30-yard line. So that looks like that's where the offense is going to start, Lester. It looks like we've got pretty good field position, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, we'll take the 30 over to 25. See if our offense can get rolling early here.
So last week, Pinnacle, as we stated, came out and they had a big 56-14 win. The offense got rolling right away. I think it was 5-play drive that went down and scored right away. So we're hoping to have the same type of first drive this time.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of resistance last week. I assume that this week is going to be a little bit different. So we hopefully we can capitalize early here.
So we got Grayson Bowl in the gun here. We got 3 wide to the right, single wide receiver to the left.
Oh, a matchup 1-on-1 down here at the bottom with Max Morrell. We'll see how this plays out.
Little flare pass out to Rhino Tyree for a nice little pickup of 5. That's a good first down. I like the call.
Ooh, looks like we only picked up like 4 there. Or excuse me, 2 even.
Did we get cheated?
I didn't want to say it, but since you said it.
It's all right. It's positive. You always want to have a positive play on first down, and definitely is positive. So here we go with second down.
Oh, nice little handoff.
There you go, Rhino. There you go.
Hey, that's a good run right there.
That's a great run. Rhino Tyree on a carry. Looks like it's close to first down. We'll have to see where the ref decides to put it. It looks like it's about third down a yard.
Yeah, third down and 1, we'll call it. Oh, no, okay.
No, they changed their mind. They're going to give us the first down on that.
We were not cheated. You were wrong.
Yeah, we were not cheated. We were wrong. We were right. That's good for us. That's good for us. So now we got first down, and we got the chains moving, and we're on to the next series.
Yeah, so we just switched side trips to the bottom of the camera here. Single high at the top, or single coverage on the top. Oh, yeah.
Grayson Bowles, a little flare out to Ashton Mitchell. Ashton's down the sidelines, gets down to about the 27-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch there.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I really appreciate about this pass is that Grayson, although he was on the run, he threw a nice catchable ball, right? He threw a nice catchable ball, and that's why Ashton was able to gain so many yards after the catch, because the pass wasn't so hard that he had to struggle to catch it, right?
That's right.
Catch it, take off and run. That's good quarterbacking.
That's great quarterbacking. A lot of times quarterbacks try to throw it too hard or they make it tough, and this one, it was a nice little flick to him.
Yep.
So now we got fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from about the 26.
Oh, yeah.
Flare thrown to Maxwell Libman. Maxwell Libman runs it in for a touchdown.
That was a great play. I don't know if the fans saw this, but Maxwell Libman was lined up. He was lined up, almost like a slot back on the left side, and they play fake and sent him out to the right side and turned his, what was a quick out into a wheel, and he just tossed it over the defender and touchdown.
Yeah.
Easy win.
Great play. Grayson with another nice pass, just a nice little touch pass over the defender, and Swell Libman takes that thing all the way to the house. Elijah Sconyers with the kick, and it's through. And just like that, Lester, we're up 7-0.
I like the way this is starting.
Yeah, this kind of started off like last week. Last week it took us 5 plays. I think this week took us 6 plays. I think we're on and going. So we got that offense humming.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're a parent watching this game, just see your team come out and score right away, alleviate some of that pressure, right, that you've been thinking about all week. Even though it's freshman ball, you want to see your kids succeed, right? So, I would have to imagine that not only the parents are feeling good about it, but the offense and the defense is feeling good about it.
Absolutely. It'll be fun to watch as they continue to go on and see if they can kind of sustain that offensive momentum. They've been doing a nice job of it so far. So we line up for the kickoff here. Elijah looks like he's getting set to kick the ball.
There's no ball.
That's what we need, don't we need? That's one of the things you need in a football game, don't you?
There is no ball. Let's give a shout out to Liberty GMC Pioneers play with heart. Liberty GMC delivers with professional grade. Pioneer parents, check out our exclusive discounts at Liberty GMC. The dealer you know, the dealer you trust.
You know, Lester, I don't know if you know, but I did have a GMC Arcadia back in the day.
I did know. What did you think about it?
Oh, I kind of liked it. I think I drove that thing for about 7 years, 160,000 miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's deceptively, like, it has a lot of space in it.
It does. You know, it's got the third row, and it's really nice. Elijah kicks it deep. He kicks it down to about the 15. Looks like the coverage is... Ooh, the guy breaks down the left side. Knocked out of bounds.
What do you think about the 40?
Yeah, around the 40. Looks like Max Morrell was the one that pushed him out of bounds.
Max Morrell is going to be tired today. I think he's starting offensively, defensively, and maybe even doing kickoff returns, although he wasn't there at the beginning.
Right, but he's definitely on the kickoff team. In this 102-degree weather, he better be drinking some water.
Yeah, we need one of those seats on the sideline that the pros have where they can cool off your helmet. I'm not sure if that does much in this type of sun, but at least your head is cool for about 2 seconds.
That's right. So any sponsors out there, if you think that's a good idea, feel free.
We'll take it.
All right, so we lined up here. First play on defense now. We'll give you some of the starters on defense here in a second after this play. Little handoff to the left side. Good job by Max Morrell. He came from the safety position, came shooting up through it and through the alley and made a nice stop for only a 1 yard gain.
Yeah, really good. So our starting defense, at cornerback, we have Elijah Sconiers, safety Tarek Slaughter, safety Max Morrell, corner Eli Wade. We also have Tyler Peltier, who's a captain at linebacker, Eli Swear, Andrew Fawcett at linebacker, and then rounding out the defensive line, we have Owen Lobert, we have Henry Gradair, Chubby Chitwood, and Raymond Cotton.
Defense played really well last week, and we kind of see that continuing on here.
Ooh, a little sweep.
A little sweep action. Good fill by the safety again. Good run stop defense right there. There's a bunch of Pioneers on that one.
Yeah, that was really good. That play got blown up pretty early on. There was some penetration that I don't think the offense handled very well. So here we are at 3rd and 9 in a spot that the defense likes. You know, this is 3rd and predictable, so we should be expecting a pass here. Hopefully we can defend well.
Looks like Corona's getting set. No huddle, but they got their guys spread out where they need to be.
We're playing a 2 high, man in motion.
Brought the safety down. Nice pick.
Nice hit, Eli Wade.
Nice job.
And the pass is incomplete.
Eli Wade with the breakup. Eli did a nice job of breaking on that. He kind of read it early, came up flying, and made the nice hit.
Yeah, you know, Eli Wade is not the biggest guy on the field, but, you know, we coached him last year. Of the guys on our team who caught the most jump balls, it was Eli Wade.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with, you know, maybe his baseball capabilities. He's a really good baseball player. But all in all, the kid just has a lot of heart. He's fast, he's quick twitch. This kid is going to be a great player for a long time. Keep an eye on Eli Wade.
So it looks like Corona's lining up to punt. We have got Slaughter back there. Returning for the Pioneers. He's standing at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Tarek, I think, took one to the house last week, but I think it was an interception, so we'll see what he can do with this punt.
It was. Low snap. And
that was almost blocked. Oh, it touched him.
Obviously, Lester thought it was touched, but it was the other team.
You know, unfortunately, I'm a fan too. So if you guys are watching this broadcast, I apologize in advance because I'm going to be outbursting and saying a whole lot of stuff that I probably would say if I'm just sitting in the stands. But, you know, they gave me a mic this week. Hey, Prime IV hydration. Fuel your game with IV therapy. Prime IV on High Street. Unleash the champion in you. Yeah, I've never gotten one of those IVs before, but I've needed them a few times.
I agree with you on that. I've never had one either, but I hear that they're really spectacular. So we got to do it sometime.
Next time.
Pioneers come out in a 2x2 set. Grayson takes the snap, a little hot handoff to Rhino. Tyree gets up. Oh, a nice 15, 18-yard pickup. It looks like the Gets it right out to Corona's 45-yard line. That's a nice little run. Good job blocking up front by some of these guys, you know.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that was a great run. It was great patience. But, man, he could drove a Mack truck through there.
Yeah.
That was great moving off the ball. And I think our left side over there is Anthony Yeager and Zuri Stein. They're going to be bullies for a long time. These guys should be pushing, moving the line of scrimmage quite a bit tonight.
Zuri's actually a really good athlete. People don't realize it. I mean, he's 6'1", 190, 200 pounds. But, he's a great athlete. In the summer, he plays a little 7-on-7, can catch the ball, can run real well.
Yeah.
He'll be a fun guy to watch in the future. So it looks like the Pioneers come out in another 2x2 set, a little bit tighter. Inside handoff to Rhino. Good little hole up front. Looks like for a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, so I'm getting a sense pretty early on that the coaching staff is saying, hey, we're going to run the ball today. It's going to be a bully ball day, and we're going to catch you off guard and hit you with some big ones in the pass game. Maybe some actions to throw the defense off. That's what it's looking like today. And so far it's been working.
The thing I like about it is every play has been a positive play.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've not had a negative play, and we hope to continue that. And first down is really important to get, 3, 4, 5 yards to get your offense going downhill. And so far, the Pioneers have been able to do that tonight. They'll come out in a 2x2 set. Grayson Bull drops back, gets a little pressure, but rolls out. Looks deep, finds Maxwell Lidman, and a touchdown.
Man, that was really, really good composure. That was an opportunity for him to panic. I thought he might panic there really quick, but he gathered his feet, right, looked downfield, found the man that's open, threw a great pass, delivered the pass, and we got a touchdown.
Grayson did a good job of, like Lester said, is keeping his eyes downfield, and when he does that, he is a really good quarterback, really hard to stop, and you can see it right there. Felt the pressure, kept his eyes downfield, found his man, and threw a nice touchdown pass. Elisha Sconyers in for the extra point kick. And it looks like it's good. Elijah on the season is actually 10 for 10 right now. He hasn't missed an extra point yet, so we're doing something well with him.
So it's funny, being a defensive player and a kicker, he's scoring a lot of points. So he's racking up the fantasy points if anybody's keeping score.
I know. I think I'm going to pick him for my fantasy team. I need someone to score some points. Well, I want to give a shout out to Marcus Libman, who's watching the broadcast in New York. And Marcus would actually be pretty proud to see that his brother is actually on the right foot and catching a couple touchdown passes.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Did he have one last week? So he's got 2 so far this week. The beneficiary is some great passes from Grayson Bull. But, for every good pass, there's also a receiver who's running the right route, getting the great distribution. And Maxwell has been there to answer the call when he's been called to bun.
Oh, it looks like we're getting ready to line up to kick another kickoff. But again, Lester, guess what we need?
What's that?
We need the ball.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Hey, while that's getting set up, let me give a shout out to Your Brand Genie. Let Your Brand Genie grant your wish for the perfect small business promotional items with no minimums. Please visit us online at yourbrandgenie.com.
All right, so it looks like Elijah's ready to kick. Nice deep kick. Looks like it's kicked to about the 5.
Yeah, that was better than the last one.
Looks like the coverage is pretty good. And we stop him just short of the 30.
Yep. All right, the defense is back out. See if we can get another 3 and out.
Eli Blackaby on that tackle with a nice job right there. Eli, you're going to... Sorry. Ethan, I called him Eli, my bad. Ethan, you're going to see at running back, and he plays on special teams. Ethan's another kid that he's a basketball guy and also plays football. He's a really talented kid. Had a little injury last year, but it got that all straight, and now he's ready to go and is starting to produce early, so we're real proud of Ethan.
Mm-hmm. This team is actually littered with a lot of 2-sport athletes, some even 3-sport athletes that excel at both. So it's good to have that cross training, that cross athleticism. I think it shows benefits here in the football.
Absolutely. So Corona takes the snap, little hand off up the middle. Ooh, a nice gain.
Ooh, yeah, 11 yards.
We don't have Corona's roster, so we're not going to be able to tell them by name, but we'll definitely let you guys know the numbers. Mm-hmm. But we'll definitely stick with our Pioneers and talk about those guys.
So obviously, anytime you give up an 11-yard gain as a defensive player, you're scratching your head like, hey, that can't happen based on alignment alone. So we'll see what happens here. See if we can shut that down.
Little motion, a little flare pass. Oh, nice read by Max Morrell. Max came from the safety position, read it all the way, came up smacking him. Nice job by Max.
Max Morrell made that tackle like he's been looking forward to making that tackle all week long.
That's one of those things where you're in camp, you're in summer, you come out for the first game, you don't get your lick, and all of a sudden, game 2, you get a shot, and there it is.
Yeah, that's the one that he's probably going to put on his highlight tape for, look at how I smashed this guy.
Exactly. So Corona comes up in a 3-by-1 to the left. We'll hand up the middle. Oh, nice little gain. Again, Max Morrell.
Max Morrell on the tackle, but anytime your safety's making a tackle that far down the field, defense can't feel very good about that. So we got 3rd and short. 3rd and short coming up here. This is the money down in football and the money yardage in football. If you can stop 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2, you can be a pretty good football team. So let's see what the Pioneers do here.
Absolutely. Corona comes up in a 3-by-1 to the left. Little trips to the left. Single back.
Ooh. Oh, the referees let it slide. Let's play ball.
Looks like they got reset.
This is freshman football.
It looks like a little pass.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, there had to be pass interference on that, right?
Well, I don't see a flag. Do you see a flag?
I do see a flag.
Okay.
On the other side on the 50. I don't know if he'll call offsides or he'll call. Pass interference is the call. That'll be first down. So it looked like one of our defenders got there a little bit too early.
Looks like Slaughter from the safety position maybe hit him a tad early, but I love the aggressiveness. I love what he's thinking. Came up hard. Just got to locate the ball a little quicker and make sure we're there at the same time the ball is.
Yep.
Well, it looks like the Pioneers are getting drove on a little bit, so we're going to have to see if we can kind of buck up and give a little stop here. Maybe have the bend, don't break defense.
Yeah. I don't think that with our starting defense, I don't think that the team last week crossed the 50, so this is a good character building drive right here. We'll see how they respond. I was going to throw it.
Throw it deep. Number 2. Nice catch by number 2. He got it all the way down to the 2-yard line. Max Morrell looks like he was on the coverage.
Yeah, it looks like they caught us in a man-to-man across the board. Like the receiver got a step on Max Morrell, just got behind him a bit. Here we are, 1st and goal.
So it looks like they got 1st and goal on the 2. Corona comes up. They come up with a 3-by-1 set. Single running back in the backfield. Ooh, bad snap on the ground. Looks like.
Good job.
Okay, all right. Andrew Fawcett with the fumble recovery at the 20.
Andrew Fawcett with the fumble recovery. Hey, but number 27, I think it was Eli Swear, or it was either Eli Swear or it was Raymond Cotton, did the smart thing and tackled the quarterback there. They knew that the quarterback was going to get to the ball before they did, so they tackled the quarterback so his buddies can come scoop up the ball. So that's great. That's great defense.
That's great team defense. And we were a little bit of that bend, don't break defense, right? Let them all the way down to the 2, then come up with the big play.
I got to tell you, as a defensive guy, not having called offense, nothing drives me nuts more than when a team lines up a shotgun and you got a yard to go to the goal line. What are we doing here? Unless you're Clemson caliber, get underneath the center and snap the ball, and let's run this thing in.
Well, obviously that didn't pan out for him that time, so we'll see what happens. Pinnacle, a 3-by-1, a little roll to the right.
Oh man, wide open.
Ashton Mitchell open, makes a little move, and tackled by about 3 Corona del Sol players at about the 39-yard line, but a nice little play, pickup of 19.
Exactly. That's what you get for going in a shotgun with 2 yards before the end zone.
Lester's still mad about that.
I would have rather seen him score on our defense than run that play, but.
So you will never see Lester in a shotgun when he should be under center anywhere inside the 5-yard line.
I'd be kicked out of the league by now. Pro style, get underneath the center.
So it looks like Pinnacle's coming up to the line. 1st and 10 at about the 39-yard line. They come up in a 2-by-2 with a single back.
and they haven't done it yet. But if there's going to be one-on-one coverage between Cameron, Candelaria, and the cornerback that's right there, that is a win for Pinnacle.
Definitely.
I would imagine they're going to exploit that at some point in time here.
Cam's about 6'1", runs well, great hands, can high point the ball, and the corner on him seems like maybe he's 5'5". So see if we can maybe exploit that a little bit later on. Little pressure. Grayson rolling out. Well, looks like he might lose a couple yards in that. Good defense by Corona. It looks like the coverage downfield was pretty good.
Yeah. Nice little rollout, but nobody was open, and he faced a little pressure, so he did a good job getting out. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Phoenix providing premier self-defense programs for the whole family, serving our community from 2 locations, Tatum and Thunderbird, and Bell Road and 51.
I got to admit, Lester, I don't think I've ever done jiu-jitsu. I don't know if you have before.
You know what's a funny story, right? So I've never done jiu-jitsu, but I know a few people who have, and I've asked them to show me the chokes, and they work. I'll just say that. They work.
All right, second and long. Throw in the middle. Oh, Maxwell Lippman with the catch and is pulled down. Pulled down at about the 15. Fumbled the ball, but they said, of course, Maxwell was down. So a great play by Grayson and Maxwell, and it looks like it's a nice pickup there.
You know, it probably didn't look like it on camera, but from here, that was a pretty difficult catch. It was a great ball, but I thought it was about a foot too far. But Maxwell did a great job. Maxwell Lippman did a great job of reaching out, catching that ball over the shoulder, almost over the back of his head, catching that and taking it for the gain.
So it looks like the Pioneers are in business again. We're inside the red zone here at about the 17-yard line. Lining up in a 3-by-1. Looks like Grayson's rolling out. Nice pass.
Nice Cam.
There it is. Cam Candelaria with the touchdown.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be long. He's just too good to cover one-on-one. He's a big guy. Again, another 2 or 3 sport athlete. He's a great baseball player. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but he's a pretty good sand volleyball player as well.
You know, I did see Cam play volleyball once, and I thought that was pretty impressive. And it looks like he could have a future in that if that was the way he wanted to go.
No joke, he probably really could. Yeah, he's a really good player.
So it looks like Elisha's on to kick his 3rd extra point of the quarter. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good.
Racking up the points.
Good job. So it looks like Pinnacle's off to a good start. It's 21-0 with 3:36 left in the first quarter. Looks like the offense is humming, the defense is making things happen.
Yeah, you know, bend but don't break. Obviously, you don't really want to bend, but that was a great way to respond. Got a little lucky there with a bad snap.
There you go, Tim.
And somebody putting a quarterback in the shotgun when you only got to run 2 yards, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not bothered, if you can't tell. I'm not bothered.
You don't look bothered at all. You look like you're fine.
Luxury Travel. Whether planning a weekend getaway or a month-long adventure, let Luxury Travel guide you. Your go-to source for all things travel-related. That's Luxury. So Luxrally Travel. Look them up.
Lester, you know, after this broadcast, we should probably go take a little trip. So we might have to call them up and set it up.
I'm with it. I need the free 99 though.
There you go. Elijah with a little squib kick. Picked up at about the 20. Breaks across the 30. And a gang of people on that. Led by Parker Hawkins. Good job, Parker. Nice job there. Tackling the ball carrier, keeping him just short of the 35. Somewhere around the 32, and that looks like that's where Corona's going to go to work. So it looks like we still have most of our defensive guys in there, but we do have a substitute. At safety, Cole Armaz.
Yeah.
Amars.
So Cole is coming in for Max Morrell. Like I said, he's going to be tired, and he's showing it right away. It's a pretty difficult task to do in this ends play special teams going both ways. It's a difficult challenge.
Corona's lined up and trips right, 3-by-1. Little handoff, and there's a bunch of Pioneers there for the stop. So it looks like Peltier was in it. I like to call him Peltier instead of Peltier because my French is not that good.
Oui, oui. So also Cam Candelaria was in that, so I guess he's getting some defensive reps as well at defensive end. So, that play was dead before it got started, unfortunately, for Corona del Sol. They've come out in the shotgun and they're running the ball a lot out of it. I think eventually they're going to have to test the pass here. So, the 2nd and 12, this would be the time that the defense would expect it. Looks like we're showing pressure. We're man-to-man across the board. This should be a good rep.
Pioneers are lined up to bring the blitz. And they do. Quick throw. And it is incomplete. Great pressure by that. Really caused the quarterback to get rid of it a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. You want the quarterback to see that pressure. I've always liked what I'm calling pressure. I mean, especially at this level. Go ahead and show it. I want the quarterback to be panicking a little bit, knowing that we're coming. And I think that happened a little bit. His heart rate's probably to go up a little bit. Threw it a little bit too quick. The receiver wasn't ready, and win for the Pioneers.
So now we got a 3rd and long. It's about 3rd and 12. Corona comes up in that 3-by-1 that they've been showing for most of the quarter. Looks like we're showing pressure again. We'll see if we actually bring the pressure this time. Looks like we bring 5. Oh, and it's incomplete. A lot of good pressure there by Candelara. But now we got a 4th and 12. Let's see what Corona decides to do on this play.
Yeah, I got my money saying that they're going to punt this one. So we'll have Tarek Slaughter in the back catching this punt. Oh, no, Eli Wade is going to catch this punt. And I can tell you, Eli Wade is electric.
Oh, he's dangerous. If he gets a chance to take this one to the house, I think we should be looking for some good things.
We left the T on the field. That's the quarterback. The referees didn't catch that. Oh, bad snap.
Low snap. And a fair catch called by Eli. So it looks like the offense is going to go to work at the 45.
Yeah, great field possession. I can't lie, though. I was really looking forward to watch Eli Wade return that one. He's a pretty electric player, but maybe we'll get one at some point in time. Next level, chiropractic and integrated health, your go-to destination for top-tier chiropractic services in Scottsdale, dedicated to enhancing your well-being and helping you achieve optimal health.
Well, it looks like Dyson Robinson is in for the first time. Dyson missed the game last week. He had a slight little knee injury. It looks like he's going to get some reps today, so let's see how Dyson does. And we got a little inside handoff to Ethan Blackley. He's around the corner. Good 15, 16-yard gain. Nice run by Ethan. Again, the line did a great job there. Do you see the line kind of fold that in?
That was a great job. I mean, he had so much room to run. It doesn't take Marshawn Lynch to run that one. that was destined to be a first down. He could have cartwheeled for a first down. That was great movement by the offensive line. Dyson is another one of those kids, another 2-sport athlete, actually 3-sport athlete, baseball and swimming. He missed last week. Another size advantage. So I would imagine as the season goes on, dealing with 2 receivers that are 6'2", 6'3", and that can really jump is going to be a tough task for any defense.
Hey, Lester, I forgot to tell you, so we had to change at quarterback. We got Kai Anderson in at quarterback, and he just did a nice job of rolling out. Nice little quarterback rollout and decided to take it up the field.
Yeah, the defender got so frustrated he smacked him when he was already out of bounds, so we'll take the 15 yards. Take the 15 yards on top of that.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be close to a 10-yard gain plus another 15. So nice job by Kai. Like the officials are trying to sort this out here.
I'm not sure there's much to talk about.
You can't do that.
I want to give a
You can't do that.
shout out to another sponsor, the Kimberly Lowe Group. The Kimberly Lowe Group, certified luxury marketing specialists in residential real estate in Scottsdale and North Phoenix. Your local neighborhood real estate experts.
So it looks like the Pioneers did get another 15 yards on that. So good job. It looks like they got the ball all the way down to the 15. So here they are with about 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the quarter, looking to press again and looking for another score.
Do you follow Kim Lowe on any social media?
I don't.
You should. The houses that's
Kai with a nice drop back pass. Tried to find Dyson Robinson in the back of the end zone, just a bit too long.
just a bit too high. But yeah, Kim Lowe, she has some incredible houses that she's brokering for. I mean, these are really, really nice places, so worth a follow. And Dyson Robinson there, that ball was over his head. Almost looked like Saturday. He passes to his brother, Deuce Robinson, who plays for USC. A couple chances in the end zone. Looked like they went over his head probably about 6 inches too tall. He's a tall guy, but he's not quite that tall, so we'll see if they can punch it in anyway.
3-by-1. Looks like Kai drops back. Tries to hit Ashton Mitchell on an out route, just a little bit short. So it looks like it's going to come up on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, you know, when Kai looks back on this one, he was facing pressure. But one thing that hurt him right there is that he took a couple steps back as he was throwing the ball, so he loses a lot of velocity on the ball when he does that. It's going to be a little bit better if he actually steps up and takes one in the chin. Unfortunate, but if he steps up, takes one in the chin there, he can put a lot more zip on the ball and get that out there.
Well, it looks like the Pioneers are coming up on this 3rd and 10. They're in a trips left, 3-by-1, single back in the backfield. And it looks like we're going to get them to jump.
Yeah, nice little freebie there. We'll take these 5 yards.
Yeah, that's a great call because now it puts us in a little bit more manageable situation, right? It's going to be 3rd and 5 instead of 3rd and 10. It gives you some other plays that you can run, gives you some options.
Right, so now the defense has to be expecting the whip, expecting the hitch, expecting the slant, as opposed to everything going about 10 yards deeper.
Looks like a quick screen to Candelara, and he is going to be close to the 1st down. We'll have to see where they mark it. Nice little catch, good little wiggle by Cam, and good blocking up front.
Boy, you guys can't, huh?
So we're looking at about a 4th and 1 here. Is it 4th down or is it 3rd down? Pretty sure it's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th and 1.
All right, cool. So we are in the shotgun. All right, so we'll see how this plays out.
This is the first time you'll see two backs in the backfield. Looks like Owen Lauber is going to lead the way, and I would expect Rhino Tyree to get the handoff. And he does. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down, and they're saying he's down at the 1. I don't know, Lester, what do you think? I want to say he was in.
I think he was a little bit short, if I'm being honest, with the fan of me wanting him to get in. But a small part of me is like, man, yeah, you know what? They just brought a kid in from the sideline to run the ball. Everybody in the stadium here knew he was going to run the ball. We ran the ball, and we picked up the 1st down. That is the essence of football, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you win.
I'll be shocked if we don't come back with the same play. And we do, and we score.
No shot needed, right?
No. And Lester, let me tell you, that was out of the shotgun.
I didn't like it.
Rhino Tyree with another touchdown.
Hey, but did you see that, though? It was a high snap, dude. That could have went over his head.
That's true.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I know. That's not what the Eagles would do.
No. They would have done the little tush push. Are we allowed to do that in high school?
I don't know if you're allowed to push the tush, but you're certainly allowed to get under and quarterback sneak it.
That's true.
Well, I guess Patty Mahomes and those guys, they probably would have did it from the gun, huh?
Yes.
They're champions.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I should be quiet. But they gave me a mic, so.
That's right. You keep talking. Well, it looks like there's some movement on the line. We sorted out.
Made this extra point 1 yard closer. And while we're waiting for them to line up, Muscular Moving Men, Arizona's premier moving company since 2008, with over 30,000 moves completed. Their team of mover athletes is your solution for a local and long distance moves.
And the kick is up, and it's good. Elijah remains perfect on the season so far, and it looks like the Pioneers are out to a 28-0 lead in the 1st quarter.
Tyler, number 43.
So this is actually shaping up to be worse than last week in terms of the score differential. So we'll see what happens here as the ball keeps rolling.
Well, you can just tell that the offense seems like they're a little bit more in sync. We did a nice job last week, but another week of practice, getting more in sync. They really look pretty good, moving the ball, moving the chains, making things happen. So they really can, at this point, looks like they can score as much as they want. Hopefully we'll start seeing some other people getting in there and some other people getting a chance to touch the ball and carry the ball.
Yeah, I think the coaches are doing a good job of sprinkling those guys in already. I think this team looks better than Tolleson did last weekend. We just happen to be playing a lot better than we did last weekend. So
I agree. So Elijah Sconners kicks it deep at about the 10. It's a little fumbled. Picks it up. Number 2's running down the sideline. It looks like Zaza Cruz on the tackle there.
Zaza Cruz with the tackle. Coach Gino has got to be proud.
That's right. Looks like Ethan Blackby was also in that tackle. But how about that name, Zaza?
Zaza, yeah. I wish, I should have thought of naming my kids that. I just wasn't that creative.
Well, many times, we try to think of nicknames around our house, and
Zaza never came up.
Zaza never came up, and maybe we should have reevaluated.
Yeah,
but
we're just not creative enough. AZ Notary Services, Kim Horton at AZ Notary Services. Notary service at your location for your convenience. Visit aznotaryservices.com. This has got to be way better than when I bought my first home. It was probably in 2008 when you had to go to a location with the notary and you had to spend all day there. They'll come to your house. That's amazing.
That's so nice because back in the day you could block out the whole day to get a couple signatures. Ooh. Nice tackle. Oh, that's Matthew.
Matthew Strenard. I was just about to say that kid. I've been telling him this. I've coached him. We coached him last year and the year before. Just last year. This guy's in the spot. So he's in the right spot so often. It's just funny. He has a great nose for the football and a good feel for where the play is going to be.
And it looks like Matthew's got a little bigger over the year. I mean, he is a nice size. He looks like he's probably about 6'1", 6'2", a solid 180.
Yep.
Which is nice to see.
As he gets older, he's probably going to learn how to punish people, and he's going to do it at a high speed. Speaking of punishing people, Tarek Slaughter is out here just looking like he's ready to bang somebody's head off. It's really funny watching defensive back wearing number 81, but just last week, I think a receiver caught one across the middle and had to see Tarek, and Tarek won that matchup. And that hit right there, it looked like he was out for a little damage that time around as well. So I love the way that Tarek is playing right now.
Absolutely. As the first quarter comes to an end, it looks like your Pioneers are up 28-0. Lester, I'm looking at this first quarter, and if the rest of the game goes like that, we look like we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough to fill all the minutes with football analysis. But we'll do the best that we can. Patterson Roofing, dedicated to providing exceptional service in Arizona.
Is it time to get our roof done?
I hope not. But if you do, call Patterson Roofing. Dude, when you got to get your roof done, you know that you've had a bad day when you get that news, but it's good to know when it's done right?
Exactly. And you never know, when we hit the monsoons, it may not be your fault, right? It may just happen.
That's true. I've never been the one that's never happened for me, actually.
Well, that's because you live in the right spot. So everybody move to where Lester lives because he does not have roof problems.
I've had to get my roof replaced, and I cried for about a week.
Okay.
But then it got done.
Okay, there you go. Done. Next time you'll call Patterson, though, won't you?
I will.
Okay.
I will.
3 touchdowns.
So Lester, has it gotten a little cooler now? I feel like a little breeze. If the sun is down, I don't feel like I'm squinting my eyes as much.
Exactly. So this is probably why people move to Arizona. It's not the hours between 9 a.m. and probably 6 p.m. But after 6 p.m., what time is it? Maybe even after 7 p.m., that's when Phoenix is nice.
That's 6:38.
Oh, yeah. All right. We'll take it. We know one thing. It's not going to rain today.
No, not today. Not today. All right, so it looks like Rona's ready to go.
Oh, they're just showing bliss down there. We'll see what happens.
Oh, it looks like the ball's on the ground. It's rolling around, and it looks like the Pioneers got it. Who's got that one, Lester? Can you see from here?
I cannot see yet. That's number 20, Matthew Strenard.
Oh, we were just talking about him. A nose for the football. Here you go, and here he is. He gets
gravitates towards that kid.
Great job, Matthew. You're going to see him, and he's going to get better every year.
Yeah, for sure. Bluestone Strategy Partners, serving tribal nations throughout the United States. Also, I'll take this time to give a shout out to Kimmy's at Tatum and Bell, your neighborhood bar and grill. Live music, top-notch food, home of the half-pound burger, the best sports bar in Phoenix. Man, a half-pound burger. That's quite the burger.
Hey, back in your day, you could eat 2 of those.
I could definitely put down a half-pound burger at one point in time. And now I put down a quarter-pound burger, and I probably gained 10 pounds from it.
The beauty of getting older. So it looks like on first down, Ethan Blackby with the carry picks up 3 yards. Nice little run by Ethan.
That's a good point. So when I was in college, of course, like I was a small linebacker, so I was trying desperately to gain weight. I used to eat Krispy Kreme donuts probably like once a whole box, probably a few times a week, and I could barely hold on any weight.
Thank goodness the weight training has changed since then. Kai Anderson back, looks deep for Dyson Robinson. Just a bit overthrown.
Yeah, it looked like they weren't on the same page that time around. Dyson looked back like he didn't know that the ball was coming. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see what this says.
Looks like it's in the vicinity of holding, but you never know.
Referees will confer about it. They're taking us backwards. So this must have been a hold. Yeah, holding.
So it is holding. Corona did bring a little pressure that time, and sometimes it's hard to hold off those linemen as they're coming that hard.
Yep.
And sometimes you might sneak a grab in there, a little squeeze or something, but if you're protecting your quarterback, that's not all bad.
Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, as far as the offensive line goes.
All right, so we were in a second and long situation. Looks like a little handoff. Oh, and Corona with a nice play up there. Looks like they brought some pressure up the middle.
Yeah, and that was a well-timed blitz, so we're going to have to change up our snap count because they timed that perfectly. So they must know that we're going on one, on two. They timed it up perfectly. The offensive linemen, they don't stand a shot when a blitz comes with perfect timing.
So it looks like the Pioneers are third in a while. It's called a while.
A long while.
It comes up in the 2x2 set. Like Corona wants to bring some folks. Good protection on the line. Up the middle. Looks like Cam Candelera with the catch. That's a nice grab. There you get to see a little bit of his athleticism. Turns around, locates the ball, and makes a nice catch, and then has the presence of mind to get a couple more yards to get that first down. That's a big play right there on third down.
That was a great route, a great catch, and a great pass into a tight window. So Kai did a great job throwing that one.
So we're going into fourth and short. It looks like the Pioneers are going to go.
Oh, sure, okay. In the shotgun.
Looks like we tried to draw them off a little bit. Everybody resets. Snap. Kai's rolling out and throws it away.
Yeah, so unlike what we did on the goal line, we decided to pass in that one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So turnover on downs.
Tough break for the Pioneers. Looked like that was a tough situation to try to do something with it, but I like the aggressiveness. You're up. Let's give everybody a shot to try to make something happen and win for it on 4th and 2 and just, we'll call it unlucky.
Unlucky, yeah. It actually looked unlucky from the start. So when the quarterback got it, he bumped into his running back on his drop back. That probably threw him off just a little bit, just enough that he took his eyes off the field, off downfield. So, just from the start, that didn't look like it was going to work out.
Well, it looks like Corona takes over. There's 9:50 left in the second quarter now. So the game's moving around. Looks like they come out in a 2x2 with a single back off to the left.
Oh, not trips this time. Let's see if they motion the trips. Nope.
Oh, looks like everybody's going to stay. Ups back to pass. Looks over the middle. A nice little catch and run. All right, Jaden Carrington and Elijah Sconyers on the stop, but a nice pickup by Corona.
Yeah, that was a nice little sneaky throw and catch right there. It looked like the outside receiver was actually, waiting to block while the inside receiver ran, a drag or something like that for a short game, but the receiver was right there to block for him to get some extra yards there.
Yeah, so now Corona's on the move. They got the ball on the Pioneers' 48-yard line. They come out in a 3x1 this time. Single back offset to the left. Sparks out the signals. Snap, looks to throw. Ooh, nice breakup by. Good job. That was Cruz. Good old Crew. Crew's a great kid. Crew played a little youth ball in the Cave Creek district. Comes from a great family. They live right down the street from us. Liza, his mother.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Liza, his mother, is a big part of Pinnacle football and does a lot of things to help out and make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. And she is the reason why we're up here talking today,
I was
actually.
about to say, Liza keeps us in order, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Oh, snap. Goes right over his head. Tries to pick it up.
Oh, no. So he's sacked. I mean, I guess that will go down as a sack by Raymond Cotton right there.
That is a sack. And you talk about a drive killer.
Oh, yeah. The coach now is just thinking, let me just run this and punt it away so my defense can play. But the defense hasn't been making a whole lot of plays here lately. But they did get a stop last down, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested to see if they actually try to pick this up. This is not the professional ranks, right? So this is high school. So they may try something deep here, but one of the strengths of this team is actually the secondary. So this might be an interception if he doesn't take care of the football.
Corona 2x2, drop back to pass. It looks like he's going to go deep, and he does throw it up, and it is knocked down.
Yeah, that should have been the interception I was talking about. But I guess Cole Armaz there did not want my prophecy to be fulfilled.
Hey, I'm going to just say Cole was in the right place, made the right play, knocked it down. But if you're watching on TV, we did have a chance for one.
Yeah, for sure. He'll be thinking about this one. When they watch film tomorrow, the guys will be giving him a hard time. I don't know if it was even Butterfingers. It looked like he tried to catch it with his belt.
Right. He did. I think he was looking to score with it. He started looking up the field saying, where can I take this? Yeah, exactly. He said, I got it. It was like playing 500, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like it's 4th and a country mile. Snap to the punter. Little kick.
Ooh, takes a favorable bout. Man, that was close. Somebody's got to be calling Peter to get those blockers out of the way because that could have been a turnover.
I did hear a couple people in the stand yelling Peter.
They didn't give him a helmet.
Yeah.
You know what I do love about that? We have a lot of parents who support this team who are former football players. So all the things that come natural to you when you're on the field, we hear them here in the sidelines. So I'm sure somebody's first reaction was, Peter! Right away. Blueski Restoration, we fix broken buildings. And I love this spot right here, this ad plug, because they literally said, hey, dude, what do you want to say? We fix broken buildings. Like, what else do we need to say?
Right, exactly.
Holler at us.
It is as simple as can be. Hey, they went with the KISS method.
Exactly. Is your building broken? We're your people.
We fix it. So Kai Anderson back to pass, and it is picked off by number 6. And it looks like he's got a nice little return going on. Everybody on the Pioneers are trying to tackle him, and they actually do get him down at about the 44-yard line.
Eventually, he was tackled by Tavis Holbert. Here we go. So that was a tough pass. It looked like it was into, a couple defenders there and maybe didn't have enough zip on the ball. So that happens in this game, right, when the ball is floating a little bit. But it's all right. The defense is back out here. A good time to see if we can respond to a turnover.
So anytime you get in a sudden change, the mindset of the defense has to change right now, right? You
Absolutely.
Just come over, you get some water,
You're
and all
just
of a sudden
sucking down water, giving a shout out to your girlfriend on the sideline, and here you are right back on the field.
The Corona's in their 3x1, drops back to pass. Looks like they're going to try to go deep. And that is a monster catch right there.
Yeah, that was an incredible catch. I got to tell you, Eli Wade had great coverage. I think he just didn't see the ball, but the receiver went up and got it. And I got to tell you, anytime good offense is going to be good defense every day of the week.
That just goes to show you can be in the right spot. And if a guy goes up and makes a play, sometimes you're just unlucky.
Yep.
Oh, Corona's on the move a little bit, trying to take advantage of that Pioneer turnover. Come out in their 3x1 to the left. Single back in the backfield. High snap, but caught, brought down. Oh, and a nice play, nice stop.
By number 27, Eli Swear.
Eli's had a nice little game so far. He's been on a couple big plays, and there's an example right there where he made a nice play.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's good. That's about a 7-yard loss right there.
So we're looking like about 2nd down and 17 maybe 15, somewhere around there.
I'm going to go with 17 just because it makes me feel better that it's a little longer.
I feel good about that one too. We need a yellow line from the NFL games and college games.
Little misdirection counter play there. Nice pickup of about 8 or 9.
Yeah, tackle by Max Morrell again. Again, not necessarily one of your safety to be the tackler, but he did a good job wrapping up the running back there and bringing him down.
Absolutely. Well, the Pioneers make a couple adjustments here, a couple subs, getting some other guys a chance to get in the game, and let's see if we can make a stop here. Let's see if that bend, don't break defense is going to come up big again for us.
Let's go, D!
Inside handoff. It looks like they stopped him just short.
Yeah, so you know what this means? This means they are going for it. So they just brought a kid in from the sideline. So we did the same thing. Let's see if this kid lines up at running back. I got a strong inclination that they really want to get him the ball. If the defense knows what they are, if the defense is aware.
I think they're going to do the Lester Sconiers. I think they might go from. No, I thought they were going to get from under center. I looked at this guy and I said,
"No, that's not their game plan." But this guy is probably about to take it like Tim Tebow. So let's see if we sell out on this one.
Little wildcat, and he drops it. And once again, the bend don't break defense comes through. And
that bend but don't break. That wasn't bend but don't break. That was 2 terrible snaps on the in the end zone, or where you have a chance to punch it in. So you're down 28-0. You've had 2 chances to punch it in, and your snaps have failed you. Not because you were in the shotgun, but you were in the shotgun.
So Lester, I'm taking it that you are not very excited about that that play call and also their formation.
For I guess I'm a football purist still. You know, that's a tough one. The offensive lineman is thinking about a million things, including snapping the ball and getting off and firing off, so you can actually run a play. Like, he's not just snapping it and backing up for a pass. He's snapping it and moving forward. Naturally, it's going to have the ball sail on him. So, at this level, I guess that's probably going to happen a lot more often.
And it looks like there's a timeout on the field. Looks like an official's timeout. I think he's got things squared away, and he likes it. So Pinnacle comes up in a triangle 3-by-1 formation. Grayson Bull back at quarterback. Drops back to pass. Good, nice catch by Cam Candelara. Good pass by Grayson Bull. Gets that thing out there and lets Cam go up and get it.
We could probably do that, 9 times out of 10 is going to work. But that was a great ball, though. It was just great offense. Great ball, way to go up and get the football, and a mismatch, in terms of height differential with the defensive back. So that's just smart football as well.
So it looks like the Pinnacle comes up. They've got the ball on their 46, 1st and 10. 5 minutes left in the first half.
My wife told me that we should call out the time a little bit more often. I have been ignoring her just like I always do. So I'll hear about this later for sure.
Grayson Bull tries to find Ashton Mitchell up the middle. Just a little bit inside and long. So it looks like we're going to go to 2nd and 10. And for the sake of Lester's wife, we have 4:54 left in the second quarter.
Thank you. Hey, Malohi Fitness. Find your strength at Malohi Fitness, located at 25th Place and Rose Garden.
So it looks like the Pioneers look like they want to get set. They know what they want to do. Looks like they have 3-by-1 to the left. Grayson Bull gives the signals, likes the set, moves back over. Looks like it's wide open. Ashton Mitchell. Looks like it's enough for the first down, and Ashton fights to the 39.
That was a good job. That rollout keeps working, and it appears that the defense is not quite adjusting. They're getting up the field, thinking that they're getting the quarterback, but there's a back blocking them with a blindside block for the most part as the quarterback rolls out, giving him a whole lot of space to see down the field, set his feet, and make the throw. So they're going to have to adjust or not adjust. We'll see.
So it looks like they marked the ball at the 40, so it's 1st and 10 from the 40.
It's an interesting trips position right here. I mean, trips. So, we have Libman in the wing, essentially. And one of the times that they did this, he ran a wheel route. Ooh. Oh, man, that was a good throw and catch on the run.
That was a good throw and catch. It looks like Max Morrell ran some kind of comeback. And nice pass by Grayson Bowles. Max Morrell goes down and gets it, secures the catch for the first down.
Yeah, I was just going to say, with the trips formation that they're running, since this is a wing and not really a trips, you don't often see teams go away from the trips when there's traditional trips. But in this case, in this scenario, they were able to go away from it, and no harm, no foul.
So it looks like Pinnacle's ready to go. They're set up in their 2x2 formation, single back. Grayson Bull takes the... Looks like he's going deep to Max Morrell and just over the fingertips. That was a nice thrown ball by Grayson. He got it out and up, and Max did a nice job of locating it, but Miss Morrell was just a little bit short from catching it.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, probably 6 inches, that would have been a touchdown. It's a game of inches, they say.
That's what they tell us. So it looks like it's going to be coming up on, is it second down?
2nd and 10, yep.
2nd and 10.
Thanks to our sponsor, Made Pro. Cleaning is deeper with Made Pro.
Lester, have you ever cleaned?
You gotta ask me on the air?
This is the truth right here. I'm looking for the truth. I figured I better ask you.
I'll talk to you about it as a commercial break.
Okay, we'll do that. Looks like Pinnacle comes up in their 3x1, a little bit trips to the left. Grayson Bull comes out. Nice little pass to Elijah Sconyers, but we have a flag on the play, and Lester, this one might be coming back.
Yeah, the referee is essentially giving the whistle to hold your horses. It's like, chill out. We're coming back.
So it looks like we're going to have to take a little penalty on that one and back it up and maybe rerun 2nd down.
Yeah, well, that's just another snap that we get. At this point, we're just looking for good quality reps, right? This game could easily be 28-14, though.
Oh, it could be, yeah, because there's a couple times Corona did get down there inside the red zone, and a bad snap changed the future for everything.
Yeah. So as well as Pinnacle is playing, the truth be told, this game probably should be 28-14.
But that is why you play the game.
It is why you play the game. You don't get a touchdown unless you actually get a touchdown, so that's great. Oakland Construction. We are passionate about creating remarkable experiences in everything that we do. Ooh, I can also give a shout out to Best Home Appliance. Visit us at the corner of Tatum and Bell. We're your local Pinnacle family-owned source for luxury appliances. So probably got the Viking appliances in there.
Yeah.
And refrigerators.
I got a Thermador, just so you know.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think I got it from there. But maybe if I would have rethought it, maybe I should have gotten it from there.
You know what you should do? You should buy 2. You know what you should do? You should buy another one.
Okay.
And just keep it at my house.
I might think about doing that. I'm a giver. You know I'm a giver.
For you. You know what I'm saying? When you need it, I got you.
Okay.
Just slide on over. I got water in there for you and everything, man. Just come on over. I got you.
We are assuming that I clean at my house. My wife does all the cleaning and does a great job of it.
She's pretty good.
So after the timeout, looks like Pinnacle's coming out. They look like they're set. We've got a 2nd and long. It's about 2nd and what does that look like? About 21?
That's 2nd and around the corner. Is what okay. Somebody says that somebody's on their way and they're around the corner. This is about how long it is. Like this is not just walking distance, right? I'm coming around the corner. I got to take my car or the bike or something.
All right, Pinnacle's ready to go. Grayson sets up. Looks like he fakes, throws a little pitch. Oh, good attempt. Ashton Mitchell went up to get it, and a nice play by Corona's Aztecs, number 22.
Yeah, so that was a tight one. It was going to be a great catch if you were able to pull it down. It would have been a good one, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So now we got third and super long.
Is it still around the corner?
It's still around. Well, at this point, since it's third down, this is about a country mile.
Okay, so now we're back to a country
This is
mile.
a country mile right here. So everybody in the stadium knows you're going to throw this ball. So everybody's playing coverage, but we'll see what happens. Or they're going to bring pressure and force you to get it out quickly. But again, look at this matchup at the top. Keep an eye on Cam Candelaria. It looks like he's matched up one-on-one, and I wouldn't like this if I were the defensive coordinator.
This would be tough. Oh, Grace. Oh, nice little deflected, and then Ashton Mitchell picks up a nice chunk. So he picked up a city mile, not quite a country mile. So it looks like it's fourth and manageable. When I say manageable, it's within, I'm going to say 10 yards. So it's 4th and 10.
Yeah, about 4th and 10, maybe a little bit longer. Generally speaking, you don't see field goals at this level, so I think we're going to keep the offense out and see if we can make something happen 10 yards down the field. Actually, Cam was open. Cam did have the one-on-one matchup in that one. I'm surprised, Grayson didn't just throw it up to him. But we'll see how it goes in this play.
Yes, I'll see how it goes on this play. Looks like they've made some adjustments. They are in the trips right. Liebman is in tight. Candelaria out wide. Mitchell halfway between both of them. And it looks like we're going to draw them off sides a little bit. What do you think about that?
We'll take that freebie. If it works, it works. We'll take that. Oh, I guess we are going to kick the field goal.
Oh, we didn't like it, but now we like it.
We like it 5 yards closer, I guess. All right,
Okay, so this is gonna be a solid field goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all you people out there, you're gonna take it, and wherever he puts it down, you're gonna add 10 yards to it. So this is a 39.5-yard field goal.
All right, so he's been telling me that he can kick a 39-yarder or a 35-yarder. So here's 39. So we'll see how this goes for him.
Now we have a little wind too, so
We do have a little wind. Oh, we got an extra guy on the field. He's going to hustle off. Beat the clock. Oh, this is an exciting finish to this drive, actually. Let's see
if he can capitalize. Good snap, good hold, and it is blocked. And I don't think that matters, because once it passed the line of scrimmage, it should just be dead.
Yeah.
And let's see what the refs call it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take that back to where the ball was beforehand, because this is not a punt, it's not a kickoff, but I will leave that to the rule experts. I am just a casual fan and broadcaster, so
I agree with you, Lester.
Keep my opinion to myself.
Keep your opinion to yourself. Hey, we got 2:08 left in the half, so we're going to see if Corona can run that 2-minute offense and see what they can do with it.
Yeah, they've gotten close. They've been knocking on the door. Let's see if they can get a little closer. Pre-veteran, a veteran workforce development company.
So it looks like Corona's going to come up. They're going doubles here. Send the guy in motion. Get into trips formation. Quick throw, quick release. Nice catch. It looks like he's tackled right there by number 27.
Yeah, that was a very quick release and a very quick throw. That was Eli Swear again on the tackle. That looked like a predetermined play by the offensive coordinator to say, hey, let me just get a positive play on first down to get our guys moving.
Absolutely. So Corona comes up the line. Looks like they may have a little urgency to him.
We're showing blitz off of the bottom here. Quarterback picks it up and sees it. Now Tarek is in one-to-one coverage.
Comes. Oh, look at that. Eli Wade with the interception.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, if there are weaknesses on this team, the secondary is not really one of them. I'd be a lot more akin to running the ball than just throwing it up. But I'm not an offensive coordinator. But
well, you got to remember, there's only a minute 29 left in the half, and they got to go 70-some yards.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, like in terms of the toss-up, throw right there, like maybe the quarterback just rushed it a little bit, but there were a lot of guys over there already. And it was man-to-man coverage, too, so maybe there just wasn't a great route distribution.
Yep.
But there were a lot of defenders there.
Well, it looks like Pinnacle's got a chance to put some more points on the board before the end of the half. Ball's at the 35. They come out in their trips right. 3-by-1. Looks like Dyson is lone man to the left. Single back. Well, nice little pass out to Ashton Mitchell. Nice play by 23. Knocked that thing out. You know, the nice thing about that, Lester, is the clock stops.
Clock stops, yeah. And that was another one that was going to be a really good catch if he could have brought it in because the defender was on him, pretty much right away.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And the reason why that's tough is if he does catch it, that clock is still running.
Exactly, yeah. And you would have only gained like 2 yards, so this is actually a win for the offense.
Exactly. So they come out basically in the same formation, the 3-by-1. Single back. Looks over the defense, takes the snap, and throws a little flare out to Rhino. Gotta love that name.
Yeah, with a name like Rhino, I was just thinking, dude, you should go out of bounds, but with a name like Rhino, I mean, you have to try to plow through the defender, right? Like, that's just a must.
Right.
Good job, Rhino.
So it looks like we should probably, show some urgency, get up the line. Looks like we're close. We think we know what we want to run.
Yep, got a little time here, I suppose. Especially if you're going to run the ball. Incomplete pass stops it anyway. So I'm predicting a post route by Libman here, an out route by Mitchell, and a fade route by Cam, and a fade on the backside.
All right, let's see if you're right. Looks like takes the look. Oh, and he pulls it down. It looks like he's going to... Oh, nice job. You know what?
Was that close? That was pretty close, right?
You were pretty close. I see.
That was pretty close.
I see where Cam is. I see where Ashton is, and I see where Libman is, and I think you might have called it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we saw a play very similar to this last week in which Libman scored on a post, or maybe it was a straight up the seam, but yeah, I knew that with that formation, it looked like he'd be going down the middle. And I want to say it might have been open, but just a little bit too much pressure.
Let's see what happens here. Looks like in that bunch formation, trips. How about a little in, out and up?
Maybe bubble. We'll see. You can't run a bubble here. We're out of time. Oh, there's the fade.
Get it to Cam. Nice. Well, look at that. Grayson Bowl throws it deep to Cam Candelaria. And for the touchdown. Great throw, great catch, good execution.
Yeah, that is, like I said, you could probably take advantage of that a lot more often. That was a great throw and a great catch. I mean, and Cam is just a very smooth route runner, great hands catcher. I mean, we've been watching him do this for quite some time now, so this is no surprise for us. But for those watching for the first time, Cam is the dude.
Absolutely. So it looks like Elijah Sconners is on to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold. And again, Elisha remains perfect on the season.
Yeah, well, he did miss a field goal just then, so I think that's an 0 for 1.
Well, but I'm talking extra points. I'm going to give him the benefit of the extra points. You're asking a kid.
Dad said he missed one.
Well, obviously. You are tough. Hey, before we get into halftime, I want to give a shout out to Miles Libman.
Is Miles watching?
I think Miles is watching. He had practiced a little bit earlier, and then he comes home and he watches his baby brother go to work.
Hey, let's do it. What is it? It's not Fight On. It's
no,
Free
it's
the Trees.
It's the trees. It's the trees. Yeah.
I mean, what is the?
I don't know what the song is. Do you think
the song? But like, what is the like? Is the battle cry? Is it like, "Bring on the trees" or like?
I don't know. We might have to have him phone in and be a halftime guy or something.
Send us a text,
Miles.
Yeah, Miles, send us a text. Because I'd gladly give it the plug, but I forgot what it is. I know there is one.
Yeah, there is one, but I'm not sure what it is.
It's not as lame as I'm making it sound, I'm sure.
Oh, here we go with Sconyers with a little squib kick right up the middle. It doesn't look like anybody really wants to recover it. But then Corona jumps on it at about the 35, 36-yard line. We're going to send out the defense with 25 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, I'm predicting a knee here, but we'll see. Hey, Valley-wide Sports Cards, a family-owned, family-friendly. Please drop by. Family-owned, family-friendly. Please drop by for for your trading card and collectible needs. Located at 90th and Via Linda. I just fumbled all over that one.
You did. And for a plug, they're like, don't let that guy read that plug ever again.
Might be asking for a refund.
So I think you're right. They're going to try to run out the clock.
Oh,
Hey,
nice
great job. Raymond Cotton, nice little tackle there for a big loss. And if I'm Corona, I'm just letting this thing roll all the way into halftime. I'm not too excited to run another play and give the Pioneers a chance to score.
Yeah, I'm good taking this one in the halftime, regroup. Hey, while the clock is running out, I want to shout out our special sponsor, Liberty GMC. Pioneers play with heart. Liberty GMC delivers with professional grade. Pioneer parents, check out our exclusive discounts at Liberty GMC. The dealer you know, the service you trust.
So we head into halftime. It looks like it is 35-0 Pioneers. Looks like Pioneers are in pretty good position. I don't have all the first half stats, but it looks like we have been up and down the field all day. And making plays all over the field. So that's been pretty impressive on the offensive side. Give me your little perspective on the defensive side, Lester.
On the defensive side, all in all, it's been solid, giving up a couple big plays. Aside from those couple big plays, the defense has been pretty solid. In terms of, there was one that went over Max Morrell and one that was tight defense that was caught, near with Eli Wade defending. But other than that, though, the Pioneers are in pretty good shape defensively. I wouldn't go into halftime right now ready to rip, a whiteboard off of the wall.
So here, as we get into halftime, we'd like to give some shout outs to people. And if you are at home and you really need a shout out, go ahead and give me a text at 602-770-4411, and I'll try to get to some of those shout outs for you. I did
not learn from Mike Jones giving your phone number out on the broadcast. I think they can comment on the YouTube channel chat.
Can they? Okay.
Can they get in touch with us on the YouTube channel comments and the live?
Well, I mean, like 10 minutes.
If you can, give us a shout out on YouTube channel live, and if not, you got the phone number from Joe. You can shoot him a text.
That's right. We might bring some special guests up at halftime.
Our special guest just ran away.
That's right. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Kevin Lopez. I think I saw Kevin Lopez in the house. Kevin is an alumni of Pinnacle High School. His brother Rolando plays for the freshman team, and I think I saw Kevin walk by. So if you guys see Kevin and you want to give him a little shout out, go ahead and tap his back.
Yeah, that's nice. I love seeing the siblings, the up and coming siblings, and kind of being associated with Pinnacle football. We mentioned Dyson earlier. Maxwell Littman has Marcus at Columbia and Miles at Stanford. Go Trees. Did you get that text from Miles yet?
I didn't get that text from Miles yet, but
enjoying his life. Come on, Miles.
He's probably eating some dinner or something and forgot about us.
Come on, brother.
But maybe we might see one from him.
But yeah, Justin Rolando is another one. Peltier's brother also plays for the varsity team, so it's great to see some of these, young bucks who are going to be, playing varsity at some point in time here at Pinnacle as well.
Exactly. Crew Richards, his brother was Mac, if you remember Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mac played for the Pioneers, and, I think Mac was a 3-year varsity letter guy, so it's good to see Cruz out here, and we have several more, and some of these guys actually had guys that played other sports. Eli Wade, his brother played baseball.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he played on the baseball team, and so we have several of these young Pioneers that have had siblings that have played at the varsity level in one sport or another.
Pretty good group of kids.
Hey, I just got a shout out from my sister-in-law, Tiffany.
Right on.
Yeah, Tiffany's listening. Tiffany lives in Tennessee, so obviously she is tuned into the broadcast.
Nice, and I guess I forgot to check my phone. I guess I have some shout outs to give. I want to give a shout out to Nana, Elijah Scania's grandmother, Annie Riri Smith, Riri Sewell. Thanks for tuning in all the way from North Cackalack.
Oh,
the weather's really nice back there right now.
Man, I bet it's better than 102.
It is better than 102. It's probably going to rain there though, so you got the yin and yang. You got to figure out which way you like it, but I bet it's not 102 degrees. It's not 102 degrees now.
No,
it feels pretty good right now.
No, this is nice. This is why you live in Arizona, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you give it another month or so.
Okay, another month or so. That's why you live there.
I want to give a shout out to Silver Strand Spools, luxury outdoor living. I wonder if they do more than just pools, you know. So they didn't say here in the ad, but you know, getting your pool done is one thing. But I wonder if they also do like you know, the built-in grills and you know, fountains and all that kind of stuff.
You know, we got to find that out because there's nothing better than being in Arizona in October and November, and you're outside hanging out in the weather, watching football and beautiful weather and enjoying some burgers on the grill or whatever you do. And you got the patio furniture and everything out there to make it comfortable.
You know, my only beef with that, if somebody knows somebody from Silver Strand Pools, get them to give Joe a text. So you get his phone number out there or holler at us on the. But I wonder, like, you know what I don't? One beef that I have?
Tell me.
Like, I really wish you could put like a smoker in there. So I'm like a multi-grill guy, you know what I'm saying? I got a gas grill, a charcoal grill, a smoker. I'm really working on a green neck. I want all my stuff lined up right there together. You know, I'm not sure you can get that. You know, if Silver Strand can make that happen, they're my sponsor. Yeah.
I think after this plug, I think you should call them up because they may be able to make that happen for you.
You know, they need to call me because I'm one of those guys that actually, you know, will take advantage of the products. I need them to get in touch with me.
Well, we'll check that out. Who else do we have here?
We got North Valley ENT. Oh man, I got a great story.
Okay, let's hear it.
North Valley ENT, North Valley Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, provider of professional, comprehensive ear, nose, and throat medical care and treatment in a compassionate and friendly environment. So the story is, I can attest. All right.
Okay.
Rewind this to probably 2013, maybe shortly after I moved to Phoenix. I think shortly after I moved to Phoenix. So we were, you know, I was at my in-laws' house. We were having a great get together, and they have a pool. You know, pretty much like most of the houses here, like a lot of houses here do. And theirs had a diving board. Now, mind you, I grew up in North Carolina on the beach, but I'm not a swimmer. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask you if you could swim, Lester. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to ask you. Can you swim?
Well, you know I can't swim. You didn't even have to ask that, right? But sometimes I could get a little bit too adventurous, especially in the water. So people are jumping off the diving board. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I really want to try to flip off the diving board. So I did a flip off the diving board, landed, feet down, came out of the water. Everything was good, and that was fun. But I said, I got to take this to the next level. I'm going to try to do 2. I'm going to try to not just do a 1.5, but a double. And so, to make a long story short, I attempt this double, come up woefully short, smack my face in the ground, like in the pool, right? Didn't work. I get out of the pool and my ear is driving me nuts. I'm like, gosh, like something is up with my ear, like it hurts. My wife is like, oh, that's just swimmer's ear. It's just swimmer's ear. She's like, oh, I don't know what to do. She's like, oh, we dealt with this all the time growing up. She grew up here. She said, why don't you lay down? I'll pour some alcohol in your ear, and it'll essentially help the water evaporate. So she talks me into it. I was like, all right, cool. I lay down. They put alcohol in my ear. Joe, I've never been in so much pain in my entire life.
I'm telling you, as you're telling this story, it doesn't sound very good. I'm sitting there thinking,
I jumped up, run through the house. I'm screaming. I'm welling in pain. And it turns out that I had actually burst my eardrum.
Oh.
So they poured alcohol in a bursted eardrum, which pretty much seared the edges of it. And I found that out because I ended up going to North Valley ENT. And they said, hey, fool, like that was probably not the wise decision. You have a gigantic hole in your eardrum, and now the alcohol is pretty much assured that you have to get it surgically repaired. So I had to get that surgically repaired to close up my eardrum.
And they did a nice job.
And they did a good job.
And he still likes tequila, so we're okay.
That was a no tequila attempt at a double.
Okay.
That was just dumb. That's what that was. There was no tequila involved in that one.
And obviously, Lester is not part of the Olympic diving team.
Hey, tequila involved, I might have landed it. I might have got it done. Shout out to another sponsor, Erzlin Touch Landscape. Serving the Valley since 1984. You'll get your money's worth at Erzlin Touch Landscape. I don't have a story to go with them.
You don't?
I don't, no.
Okay. Well, we're sorry about that, but maybe one day you will.
They should call me too. We should get the call. Hey, there's Mary Beth Robinson. Shout out to the Robinsons. We're fighting on.
You know, Mary Beth looks lovely today. You should see her. She's just all happy and smiles. And oh, look at her.
Talk about a trooper. So you're talking about somebody who does a lot. So, you know, I'm good friends with the Robinsons. Mary Beth Robinson is freaking amazing in terms of how she treats her friends and her family. Has great kids. Dyson's one of them. Dash is one of them. And, of course, Deuce Robinson, who plays at USC, is one of them. Great, phenomenal family and support here at the Pioneers.
Exactly.
Are we actually supposed to be talking all halftime?
Well, we got to keep that. We got to keep that.
We got people tuning in.
No, but if people are sitting there with the TV on and they've already gone to the bathroom and they've got their popcorn, right, and they're drinking something.
Yeah, what better halftime show than hear about a guy who busts his eardrum?
Hey, it's better than Abbott and Costello, I'm telling you.
Let's keep it going then.
Okay.
NSB Mortgage. Our mission is to ensure our clients receive the utmost attention to detail with regards to their individual needs. NBS Mortgage.
You need a mortgage?
Not another one. No. Hey, but rates are dropping a little bit. You know, I bought my house, the house we're in now, right before COVID.
Okay.
So I got a pretty decent rate, and then COVID happened, and the rates like fell through the bottom, and I wasn't quite early enough to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still kind of reeling off of my, my mortgage rate, but it's better than it is now. I need to get a little bit better, man. So maybe I do need another mortgage, but I need the interest rates to drop to below 3%.
Right.
The cost of money.
The cost of money, exactly. Hey, a shout out to my wife, Heather Libman.
Hey!
Oh, gee, she's excited. Yeah, she's excited because she's out here watching football. Unfortunate thing, Heather had a little shoulder surgery the other day.
Yeah, and she's out here like a trooper too, like in a sling and all. So I've seen people not be able to come to football games because they're a little bit dehydrated. Heather's out here in a sling.
In a sling, cheering on the boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really making sure that things go well. She also helps out with the program. I didn't know if you knew that. She's the freshman rep.
I did know that. You know why?
No, tell me why you knew that.
Shout out to Jessica Scarnius. Oh, that's awesome.
I think she's a rep too.
The Pinnacle staff for helping us. I can't believe they let us get microphones. So our wives collectively, held their breath when they found out that we both signed up for this, and you probably finding out why now.
They may have ran out of choices. Well, it looks like halftime is almost over. There's about a minute left in the half. The Pioneers are walking back to their sideline to get all warmed up. And as you look around in the crowd looks pretty satisfied so far. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing. It's all smiles right now.
The crowd is really relaxed. This is nothing more than a barbecue at this point.
With your grill or your smoker?
Ooh, if I had my choice, this would be a charcoal grill type of situation.
Okay.
So I don't own a green egg yet. I'm working on it. Got to get the wife acceptance approval.
Of course.
But once I get that, for right now, I'll go with the charcoal. So I'll probably put some burgers up there, 80-20. I'm not doing a 93-7.
Okay.
80-20 on the grill.
80-20, right?
And everybody's just chilling, probably having I can't believe we're not supposed to talk about tequila on the broadcast, but everybody's having a beverage. You can fill in the blank for whatever you have.
Right.
That is the mood right now in the crowd. If you guys are
exactly. Hey, since we're talking about Culver's, really burgers. Let's go down to Culver's right here. We'll give a shout out to Culver's on Cave Creek there. Culver's, welcome to delicious.
Yeah.
I'm a little partial to Culver's, and there is no burger that's better, in my opinion, than the Culver's Butter Burger.
The Butter Burger is definitely on point, but one of the most underrated things at in my opinion, at Culver's is the what do they call this? They call them the mixers, the concrete mixers.
Oh, the concrete mixers.
Oh man, when I roll up in the Culver's, and I do this to the drive-thru too, real slick. I live pretty close to the one on Cave Creek.
I was gonna say you live right down the street from it, don't you?
Yeah. I slide up in there when I don't want the kids to know, and I just need a little something. So I slide in there. I'll get one of the concrete mixers, and they know me when I come in there because I ask for extra caramel and extra pecans.
And they just look in the bag like Lester's here.
So when they give most people the pecans, they might use something like one of the little scoopers. They go ahead and grab them by the cup for me because they know what time it is. When I roll in there, I need all the pecans. Some people here call them pecans, which is a mistake for the Southerner.
They're pecans?
They're definitely pecans.
Okay.
That's official here on the Pinnacle Freshman Broadcast. You just heard it.
There you go.
Hey, shout out to Lorenzo's, authentic Italian cuisine where friends and family gather.
Lorenzo's is a great place. We've been going to Lorenzo's, I'm going to say, since Marcus was 5 or 6. Marcus is 22, 23 years old right now, so it has been a solid almost 15 years plus.
Where are the locations?
So one of the locations kind of by our house over there off of Pinnacle and Scottsdale Road. Pinnacle Peak and Scottsdale Road. It's kind of tucked right there in the corner there.
Oh,
yeah, by the Shell gas station. And Lorenzo's always there.
Northeast side?
Yeah, northeast side. So if you ever need a place to go, and tell them that Joe Libman and the Pinnacle Pioneers sent you, and Lorenzo will come out and smile at you and let you try some of those garlic knots. They're delicious if you haven't had one before.
What are we thinking about in terms of lasagna, and how's that lasagna?
Lasagna is very good, right? And he's got great pizza, and you can actually get it there by the slice. So if you're in that area during lunchtime or something, you can get a slice or two of pizza, get yourself with a little soda, eat that in the car, but don't spill it. But you can eat that in the car on your way to your next appointment.
Man, nice. I've always been a big pizza by the slice guy. I might just eat like a lowlife, but I love a good slice of, I like to mix and match my slices. You know what I mean? Don't judge me, bro.
I'm not trying, but there's times I have to.
Castile law, criminal defense when you fumble off the field. Castile law. I love that. Okay, that's taking the place for the favorite plug. Castile law.
And you never want to fumble, but if you fumble, it's Castile
Somebody's
law.
got to be there to scoop and score.
That's right. That's right. Maybe that's what they are. They're the scoop and scorers.
Oh, no, that would be the other team. You need somebody to fall on the ball.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Castile law.
Yeah, you don't want to scoop and score. That goes against what you want.
Protein House, a healthy fit kitchen. Eat clean, train mean, get lean.
That's too much for you to say. So that means you.
I fumbled in the broadcast.
Yeah, I mean,
Castile law, come through. One more before kickoff. Shout out to Promotion Vault, Rewards Reimagined.
What do you think of that?
I don't know that one. I'm all about rewards though, so that's
okay. So that's not bad.
I don't even need to reimagine my rewards. I'll collect whatever I can collect.
You'll just collect. You'll collect. So it looks like we're back here. Looks like Pioneers are ready to kick off to start the second half. Let's not forget the score is 35-0. So let's see what kind of firepower they come out in the second half. Elijah Sconyers with the kick.
Oh, that looks like a good one.
That is a good one. Kicks it deep. Fielded about the 10-yard line. Oh, nice little decent run back. Oh, and a good smack. Who was that? That was the kicker. Elijah. So a lot of times you don't want your kicker making that play, but if he does make the play, he wants it to be like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's that's frustration with your kickoff coverage, and that I'm going to go and do this myself. That's exactly what that was.
Exactly. So it looks like we're going to see the Pioneers on defense. It looks like is it the same guys that started the game, Lester?
Yeah. This looks like the starters.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all starters right here.
It looks like the same guys that started the game. Let's see if they can set the pace and the tone at the second half.
Yeah, I would imagine what the coach told them at halftime is that we got a 35-point lead. Let's see if we can get a couple stops, and then we can start rotating guys in. But starting off with a 38-yard return is not a good start.
You know what? Well, let's see the first play here. Okay. Corona comes up. They got some positive yards.
Yeah. That's a pickup of about 4 yards. So if you can pick up 4 yards every down, you win.
So if I'm Corona and I'm coming on at halftime, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying the best thing about a first half is what? There's a second half. So they're probably looking forward to the second half and to see if they can get some things rolling, and if nothing else, get prepared for their next game.
Yeah, I gotta imagine that the coaching staff is really frustrated because they actually did, have some big plays and some positive yards but they had far too many mistakes. Here we go. Here's a nice pickup by them.
So it looks like after 2 plays, Corona's kind of got the running game going a little bit. So it looks like we need to kind of stand up a little bit taller on D and make some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a tackle by Tyler Peltier.
Tyler's a pretty good tackler. He's pretty aggressive, and he gets after it. And so it's always fun to watch him go play some defense.
Yeah, absolutely. When Tyler really wants you to go down, you're probably going down.
Well, it looks like it's 1st and 10 on the 41. They drop back to pass. Good pressure there. Outlooks it, and it's an unlucky drop.
Yeah, the receiver took his. He was licking his chops, right? He was already telling his mom, "Did you see me catch that ball?" He just couldn't quite bring it in.
So it looks like Corona comes up. They send the play in. Looks like they were kind of lined up in a 2-by-2. Single back.
Yeah.
Quarterback getting his wide receiver straight.
So it's kind of interesting. So you got to tell the receiver what route to run here. You wouldn't talk to a receiver that long unless it's a pass, right?
That's what I would assume, right? Otherwise, you just tell the guy, just go block the guy in front of you.
Yeah, go run it out. Oh, did they just have a false start? Oh, referee lets it slide. Nope, he's going to catch it.
No, it's got to be delay of game or something. And it is. It's delay of game on the offense. They look like they were struggling trying to get the play in.
Something about that wasn't right. Hey, while we have a break, I'd like to thank On Point Financial. Loans built for you. On point. That's the definition of on point. When somebody say your outfit is on point, like it is. I mean, there's no...
Right, it's built for you.
It's right there. It's on point.
2nd and 15.
Oh, they ran it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good smack.
Oh, look at that.
Who do you think that is?
That is Eli Swear.
Again. Swear's having himself a game, isn't he?
Absolutely. He's looking like, Brian Urlacher out there with that tackle. He tackled him with frustration.
Well, you might have been mad about those other couple carries before that maybe got past him, so now he's feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, somebody's got to feel it. All right, here we go. 3rd down, money down.
This is the money down. Little communication by the quarterback. Snap, drops back. They bring a little pressure, thrown up, and I think Max Morrell might have just misjudged that, huh?
Yeah, I was just about to put this in the atmosphere. I didn't really want to, but I was like, I've been talking about this secondary thing. Like, if they bring pressure, it's going to be tight. And I saw Max Morrell going for that one. I thought, oh yeah, here we go. This is a touchdown, but he just misjudged it. I think he jumped a little bit too early, and actually got lucky because he distracted the offensive player, the receiver, and it hit him in the helmet.
That's true. So we got a timeout on the field. Lester, what do you got for me?
I got Meadows Behavioral Health Care, committed to recovery. I also have Wellman Construction. It exists for people to build their genuine place of purpose. Building commercial construction projects in the Valley since 1977.
1977. Lester, you weren't even born yet in 1977.
I was not born in 1977. You know, there was a plug in here that somebody's been doing something since 1984. That's when I was born.
Okay. Fortunately or unfortunately, I was born before 1977.
So now you can get your construction needs met there.
That's right.
Hey, I'm turning 40 in about a month.
Oh, that's going to be good. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't know if I'm excited about it. I'm just excited it's my birthday. I'm still a kid at heart. Maybe I can get a cupcake and a candle or something. Make my day.
I'm going to send you something because I want you to enjoy your 40th.
Oh, appreciate you. Is it going to be that refrigerator that we talked about? You can put a candle on it. I'll blow it out.
I might do that. All right. Corona comes up the line. It is 4th and 13 there, and they're 3-by-1 to the right. Quarterback takes a drop. We bring a little pressure. He heaves it up. And Max Morrell does a nice job of knocking it down because he knew it was 4th down, and we're going to take care of it up on here on the ball in the 43rd.
You're too kind. You can tell by the way he snatched his helmet off that he really wanted that pick.
But the nice thing about it was Max realized that they were going to get the ball in the 43, so he chose not to catch that one.
He chose to fumble it off his fingertips.
Exactly.
That's a good job, Max Morrell.
So it looks like the Pioneers are going to go on offense now. And it looks like, Lester, it's the same guys that started the game.
For the most part, we see Dyson Robinson in right now he's lined up here. Oh, in the 3-point stance, it looks like. He's in for Max Morrell. No, 2-point stance.
2-point stance. Rhino with a nice little run.
Yeah, he got first contact maybe after the gain of 3 yards, but then when you put another 10 on it, that's why they call you Rhino, I suppose.
Exactly.
Oh, I changed everything. My favorite plug is coming up.
Oh, you got a good one now coming up?
Yeah, I got a good one on this one.
Looks like Barrett Nelson's in at wide receiver now. He's come in for Cam Candelera. Looks like it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Inside handoff again. Looks like Rhino gets, looks like 4 yards, 3 or 4 yards. Picked it up.
Yeah,
nice little run off the left side there.
Yeah, again, positive yardage. That's about 3 yards. You know, you're trying to get 4 on first down, then you're ahead of the sticks. At 3, you'll take it.
Looks like Pioneers come up. There could be a little confusion, but now it looks like they're set. They got the play ready. Second and 7.
We've got about 6 minutes left in the third.
Well, another run play.
Oh yeah. Gonna have to get Rhino in the cold tub. Making him that workhorse today.
Exactly. So now it looks like it's 3rd down and maybe 5. We'll call it a long 5.
Long 5, yeah. And Rhino Tyree has been subbed out by Ethan Blackaby, so you know they're getting some fresh legs in. We'll see if the coaches are just determined to make a statement here and they run it again.
Oh, 3rd and 5. Looks like a little 3-by-1 to the right. We are determined to run it, and we are close to the 1st down. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 2.
Yeah, so if you do that as an offensive coordinator, what you're telling me is I'm also committed to running it, or at least getting a play on 4th down. So the offense is definitely going to stay out on the field for this one.
Oh, Grayson Bull in the huddle. Gets the call. Breaks out. 3-by-1 to the right side here.
Nice.
All right, nice little throw out to Ashton Mitchell for a nice pickup of about 6 yards for a Pioneer 1st down.
Yep. So given that we ran the ball, 3 straight times there and lined up in pretty much the same formation, the defense was expecting a run, but we had a nice little zip pass out. It looks like Grayson Bull is coming out. He might have gotten nicked up a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if he got stepped on or if he turned his ankle or something. Doesn't look to be too bad, but anyhow, we got Kai Anderson coming in. That's a nice thing when you got several different quarterbacks. You can bring a guy in and hopefully he just picks up right where the last guy dropped off.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, well, little run up the middle with Ethan Blackaby. Looks like we lost about 3 yards on that one, maybe.
Yeah, a little penetration by the defensive line there. And we got fortunate again. We're a little bit loose with the football right now. We got to get that thing tucked a little bit higher and a little bit tighter. So Ethan almost lost it, but he was able to keep control over it. But we just lost 3 yards. Thank you to our sponsor, Commercial Furniture Company. Furniture for commercial interiors and related services.
So it looks like Pioneers come to the line. It looks like it's 2nd and 13. Got a little 2-by-2. Kai drops back. And there's pressure from the right side, and he is sacked.
Yes, sacked there. I can't tell, based on the way that the linemen were downfield. It looks like we might have been setting up a screen on that one, and maybe the defensive line got through a little bit too quickly. We'll have to look back at it and see what happened there. But yeah, that was a lot of orange jerseys in the backfield right there. I'd like to give a very, very special shout out to this sponsor, Nothing But Cakes. I don't know if I need to read this plug if you've had Nothing But Cakes before, but for your next celebration, visit Nothing But Cakes on the corner of Scottsdale Road and Frank Lloyd Wright. Yum is an understatement. They put yum in there.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those?
I have.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you this much. My wife loves those things.
Are you guys a favorite? You guys like the big ones or the mini buntinis?
Oh, the mini ones, right?
mini
Because
ones? Yeah,
you can
yeah.
eat those things, like it's like pizza in the little
Exactly.
squares, right? You can pop those into your mouth. It's almost like eating an M&M.
It ought to be criminal to sell them that size. Because you know what I end up doing? Like, I wonder if I can get it done in like 2 bites, or if I can just get it done in 1 bite. But it certainly doesn't take 3. I mean, so you're not even thinking about it. You're just walking around the house. So every now and then I'll buy those for the kids. And by the time the kids get home from school, their choices are really limited.
They were all the ones you did not want.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like it is third. And are we back to a country mile?
Yeah, back to a country mile. Oh.
Any flags? Just feet tangled, huh?
No flags on that one. All right, so it's 4th down. Are we going to see a punt for the first time this season?
Well, if we do see a punt, you know who our punter is?
I don't.
It's Cam Candelaria. So
Is it? Okay.
So if
here
we
he
do
goes.
see a punt, it will be Cam.
All right, here's Cam.
So we have not punted yet this season. And, and I'm not even sure who long snaps on this. You know who I think it is? I think it's Travis Tobin.
Tavis, yeah.
Tavis, my bad.
Tavis is the long snapper. I actually saw him snapping this summer.
Okay.
Putting in the work, and a very, obviously people don't really think about the long snapper when you're putting the team together. But this guy had the foresight. Oh man, that was a good punt, Cam.
Yeah.
Get it!
And I think,
lost
there we go. There we go. Oh. So we got a little tussle.
Extracurricular stuff right there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a football game after all. But Tavis was working this summer, working on his long snaps, and I thought it was a pretty good snap for this occasion. The guy hadn't had to do it all year, steps up and gets it done.
Yeah. So and that was a nice punt for Cam's first punt of the year, right? Got him pinned down. I think they're inside the 15, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And, Cam actually wanted to punt last year, but his coaches were mean and would never let him do it.
Well, sometimes guys just don't feel that you should be punting.
Go, Terrence!
Just don't feel compelled to punt.
That's right. Doesn't matter where you are, right? Mm-hmm. Anytime you have the ball, you're saying there's a chance to get a first down.
For the most part.
Well, it looks like Corona comes up to the line. Got that 2x2 set. Inside give. Nice defense. Stopped by the interior line. Hey, looks like our buddy. We got 27.
Oh, that was Swear again?
Yes.
I swear, this guy is really. This guy's all over the place.
He's all over the place.
Right in the middle. Got a minute left in the third here.
Good job with the time. I'm impressed with the time.
No, you got a lot on your plate.
So, Corona comes up again, sends the guy in motion. Little jet sweep action. Nice play there by
That was Max Morrell.
Max Morrell. He's shooting in from the safety position again.
Yeah.
Max does a really nice job of coming downhill.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely an aggressive player, and so that serves him well in the run for sure. Did we already give Marcus Libman a shout out?
Oh, we did. We did way back.
Because I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead. Did he give you a shout out?
Here it comes, Tyler. Pick it up.
I'm sure there's other shout outs we'll get to. We'll start rolling the shout outs in the fourth quarter.
Did you get any texts? I'm sure that some political party is going to be calling you at some point in time with the.
Oh, it looks like Pinnacle. Hey, there's Max Morrell with the interception. Takes it all the way down to the touchdown.
Nicely done.
Very nicely done. You know, the nice thing about that time is Max Morrell caught it and didn't knock it down. That was a great job.
It's a novel idea to go ahead and catch that thing when it comes to you. But yeah, he would have had to take advantage of that, and I thought it was a really good return as well. I mean, he turned from a defensive player to an offensive player really, really quick because I could tell that he really wanted to get in the end zone there. So that was a great return.
Yeah, nice recovery. Good nose for the football. Was in the right place at the right time. Made the play. And then I like the blocking, how they actually blocked and gave him a couple blocks and then allowed him to get in the end zone.
Yeah, as a defensive player, that's not a whole lot more exciting than being able to actually go out and lay a block finally on an offensive lineman who's been blocking you all day long.
Elijah Sconiers with another one. So what does that put him on the season? Are we 12 for 12 now?
So this is the 6th
8
touchdown.
and 6. I'm sorry, that's 14 for 14.
14. All right. Yeah, he's on it.
Good job, Elijah. Nice job. Which also means Ashton Mitchell is 14 for 14 for getting the ball down.
Yeah. Good snap, good hold. That's the only way you can make a good kick.
Exactly.
Thank you to our sponsor, Made to Move. Come work out with Jesse and the crew at Made to Move, located at Scottsdale and Frank Lloyd Wright. So this is interesting. So Made to Move is really close to Nothing But Cakes. So, depending on your flavor, you can go to Nothing But Cakes and then go to Made to Move, or you can go to Made to Move and reward yourself with Nothing But Cakes.
That's the way I would do it. I would like to reward myself afterwards, right?
Absolutely.
Work hard and then go play hard.
Eat hard.
Right? Yeah, eat hard or something, right? Yeah. So it looks like Pinnacle's up 42-0 towards the end of the third here. Elijah Sconnors with a little squib kick taken by the up man. Oh, nice little smack.
That's number 45, boys.
Tyler's dad appreciated that hit, didn't he?
Yeah, that made your dad proud.
Yeah, exactly. Ring that cowbell. There we go. Yeah.
That's what he's feeling.
Another shout out to Desert Center for Allergy and Chest Disease. Suffering from allergies or chronic cough? Tired of being tired? Consult Desert Center for Allergy and Chest Disease. Specialize in allergy, lungs, and sleep medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess you need that, don't you?
I could use a little bit of help with the sleep, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Sometimes I lay in bed and I feel tired and I think of a thought, and then for sure, like I'm up for the next 2.5 hours. For the next 2.5 hours.
So we've come to the end of the third. It looks like the Pioneers are up 42-0. They've done a great job in all facets of the game, and it looks like they're reaping the rewards.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Do we get into running clock now, or is it not yet, or is it next score?
I think last week we ended in a situation where they just kept the clock running. I don't know if that had to be agreed on by the coaches and the officials, but for the safety of everyone involved, this game is a done deal. Might as well keep it running. Go on, keep the party going.
Keep it going. What do you got?
All right, so this is kind of interesting. So in my sheet, I have Blueski. I had Blueski Restoration, who fixes broken buildings.
Okay.
And now I look ahead here, and I have Blue Sky Restoration, and they say we fix broken things. So I'm assuming that this might have been a typo. If I said Blue Sky wrong, and it was supposed to be Blue Sky Restoration earlier, I apologize. But Blue Sky Restoration, we fix broken things.
So either way, stuff
will plug. Yeah,
stuff gets fixed.
It's getting fixed.
Okay.
If it's broken, it's hammer time.
Okay.
It's getting fixed.
Are you talking MC, or are you talking with nice little pressure there?
Ooh. Almost caught by guess who? Matthew Stranad.
Oh, Matthew's having so good. Didn't you say he has a nose for the football?
He does, man. It's uncanny how often he's in the right place at the right time. Thank you to Foley Ranch. Great barbecue, live country music, and dancing, bringing a little country to the city. This is in Desert Ridge. Have you been there?
No, I haven't been there.
Okay, so I swung in there to check out the barbecue, of course. So I had to start off with pulled pork, of course, as a good Carolina boy. It wasn't too bad. It was good. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, good run.
Oh, good run up the middle.
Good run in the middle, but the referee threw a little hanky out of his back pocket, and he's giving the ho whistle.
So that's laundry on the field, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Isn't that what they call that? Call that a little laundry, right?
I wonder, what laundry are they referring to?
Well, it's yellow.
I know, but are they thinking underwear? Are they thinking sock? I've always wondered about that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure what they mean.
Referee threw a yellow T-shirt on the field. What laundry are we talking about here?
Whatever, no matter what laundry it is, I just know it is coming back, right?
Sure. It's coming back. It's backward progress. That's
never good, but negates the good run. You've seen little glimpses of Corona doing some good things.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not. If I were them, I wouldn't wouldn't. I'd probably be a lot more frustrated with the way this game has gone because we've had some positive moments, but again, they keep shooting themselves in the foot with bad snaps and holds and fumbles and throwing the ball to the other team. It's tough. It's tough to win like that.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like we're bringing it back. It is 2nd and 10 again. Fake the jet sweep, a little counter trap. Oh, right up the middle.
Oh, man. Who cares what I think? They're running and pick up the first down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Matthew Sternad is on the tackle again. And like you said, he's finding it all over. Wait, you know what?
On the field there. Are they playing rock and roll just repetitively over the?
But why are they playing that when we're trying to hear the snap count when they're on offense?
They're ready to call this thing good. This is the party music right
That's
here.
right. Press the outside. Ooh.
Almost took out the camera lady.
Yeah,
But she's nifty with the feet. Look at that. She didn't get taken out, and she put the bag back. That's athleticism right there.
that was pretty good. You know
Who
who?
with a backpack on?
You know who's on that tackle?
What number?
JP. Remember JP? 42.
No way.
JP just made that tackle.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. Zach Fathman, he shows some signs of really being a good football player, and when he puts his mind to it, he does some good things.
Yeah, really, really fast kid, hard worker as well. So look for big things out of him this year.
Try to come back to the run. Oh, you know who that is?
Who's that?
They got Luis Lopez on that one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he got up and brushed himself off like they can't block me, coach.
Yeah, exactly. He gave the brush off sign, right?
He said, I need more time in here, coach. They can't block me.
They can't block me. They can't do it. Now it looks like it's going to be, it's got to be 3rd, right? 3rd and 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Do you know this song that they're playing?
Yeah, it's a bad name. You give love a bad name, bad name.
Oh, you know
you
the
give
words.
love. Come on,
Oh, I
come
know
on.
the words. I know
You don't know the words? All right.
I don't know this.
48-32.
On the tackle. 48 and 32.
That was Dylan Pergoas.
Yes.
Thank you to Diamond West Construction for from blueprint to build out, precision and expertise, and partnership at every step.
Okay.
That's a false start.
Got a false start.
Give a shout out to my parents, Nana and Opa for Tyler.
I'd like to give a shout out to Nana and Opa, watching Tyler Peltier from Phoenix.
That's far from here, Lester. We're in Tempe, so that's all the way from Phoenix. But
Yeah, that's about some of the down and distance that we were facing earlier today. That's 3rd and Tempe to Phoenix.
that's right. All right, so 1st and 15. Carter takes the ball.
Oh,
He's going to throw it deep to the end zone, and it looks like, oh my goodness, he went up and got that thing.
Oh man, the defender's got his hands on his head like, how in the world did that go?
How
through
did
my
that
grasp?
happen?
It happens sometimes in that little oblong ball. It just doesn't always wind up where you expect it to. So touchdown for Corona del Sol.
That was a nice catch. I mean, we would have called that a circus catch back in the day, right?
Yeah, but actually, he went up and got that thing with confidence, though. He didn't even look like it was luck.
No, he
Said,
went
"This
up
is
strong,
mine."
high pointed that ball.
Yeah.
He did a nice job with that.
So this is mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna go for two. Okay.
Well, yeah. So at least they got on the board. They're feeling pretty good. I'm telling you, this Corona team, they've done some nice things, right? And now they finally get rewarded for what they've done.
Let's see if they snap it. Long snap. Oh, shotgun.
The little wildcat, is he in?
No, it's not in when you start running the ball from 7 yards deep.
Okay. He is just a yard short.
So you're saying that if he were,
Under center, he would have scored, huh? Because he wouldn't have had so long to go, right?
what do you think? I don't know. What do you think?
Well, you know me, I'm a shotgun guy.
Yeah, you're a shotgun guy. I'm taking a jab at you.
I do.
Souls coach.
I'm telling you, I would have run the zone read right there, right? Zone read.
Zone read might not have been too bad.
Yeah,
Actually,
zone
it might not
read,
have been
right?
too
You can
bad.
pull it, you can throw it, you can keep it, you can give it.
You would throw it from the 2-yard line.
No.
I'm never coaching with you again.
Hey, you got to score the way you can. Score the way you can. We've seen running, it hasn't got it done for them. I might have thrown it.
I mean, running, they picked up some pretty nice gains down here. I thought
But when it came to scoring, how did they score?
they did score with the deep ball.
That's right. That's
Thank
right.
you to Huntington Learning Centers. Huntington offers online tutoring, ACT and SAT test prep, as well as K through 12 tutoring in our convenient Pinnacle Peak location.
You ever been there?
Nope. Just thinking about the SAT makes me break out in sweats.
Okay.
Are kids back to taking the SAT before to get into college now?
I think now they are back to having to take. There's a couple years there where you didn't have to take.
Yeah, those COVID kids, huh?
Yes.
So was it what year was it that the kids? So I know Marcus had a year at Columbia where we had a COVID, year, correct?
Yeah.
So it's 2020. So was Miles? Miles must have been in high school then.
Miles was in high school then. I think Miles was a sophomore then.
Sophomore, okay.
Yeah.
How did you guys do the online classes? Did you just have it set up where?
So you're in your house, right? And you had to put one kid on the dining room table, the other kid on the kitchen table, right? And another kid at a desk.
I love how you answered that with so much confidence. I should definitely be talking to Heather. You were probably off golfing and.
Sometimes you
got to sell.
That's right. You got to sell. You got to do, and it was outside, right? You couldn't do it inside. So I've never played golf in the gym. All right. So it looks like we got Kai back at quarterback here.
Yep. I think we got Marks at running back. Let's see if they get him started right away.
Yeah, let's get him started. Let's get him an inside handoff. See what he can do. And we do.
Ooh.
And I think they sniffed that one out.
Yeah, he's probably going to get up and say, guys, I mean, I know I won the ball, but
Yeah, give me the ball the next play, not that play. Not that play. So it looks like we lost about 3 yards on that play. So it's going to be 2nd and 13. Well, we're halfway through the fourth now. It looks like we've got a comfortable lead. So we will probably start spreading the ball out a little bit and see what we can do.
oh, the blitz.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Very good job.
Yeah.
Very good job holding the water by the offensive line right there, because just the threat of that blitz might have caused the average person to flinch a little bit.
Right. They did a nice job there just holding their water, making sure. So we got 5 of those yards back, so it looks like now it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, now you're back to manageable. Thank you to Tropical Snow. Tropical Snow on 40th Street in Bell, making it snow year-round.
We don't need to see that.
We don't see a lot of that here in Phoenix or Tempe.
Nope. Not a whole lot of snow happening around here.
But if you go to Flagstaff or something, there's some snow there.
There's been a couple of times that my mom comes out to visit, and she likes to soak up the sun. And I'm not kidding. She's been here twice and it's snowed here. Like, 2 of the times that it snowed, she was here.
So we're not inviting her back.
She's coming in about a month. I don't think it's going to snow.
I don't think so either. A nice little pass out there, but it was dropped right through his hands. But Kai did throw a nice ball. It looked like Barrett Nelson, one that couldn't quite hang on to that.
Yeah, he's going to be thinking about that one in the film session. Like, that was my chance, because I think he probably had, 4 or 5 yards on the defender. If he could have put the juice on, he might still be running.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Flyby. Flyby is known for its irresistible Detroit-style square pan, hand-tossed pizza, crispy chicken, and lip-smacking goodness. Fly in to Flyby at Desert Ridge to see for yourself. You gonna ask me if I've been to Flyby?
I am.
You know I have.
I know you have. that is your type of thing.
Yeah, I flew in there shortly after the opening. It was a big opening, and I'm pretty sure it's a Fox Concept restaurant.
You're probably right. I don't know.
I'm a Fox Concept fanboy, so I pretty much try every restaurant they have.
Okay.
Is the new hotel? Is it the what is a new hotel? the global
Ambassador?
Hotel.
Yeah.
Is that also a Fox thing?
I did not. Yeah, I didn't think so, but maybe it is. Maybe it is.
If it is, they need to call me at this point. You know what I mean? With the plugs that I'm giving.
Right. I mean, I'm sure they'll get you in there. You have a nice dinner, maybe get you a hotel room, right?
You know what's funny? A guy like me, so I would be the guy that they invite for the free room because I'm spending so much money when I get there.
They're getting their money.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely coming out negative. You can take me on a free vacation. I'm going to come back and deep in the red for what I intended to go in. The budget is blown.
That's right. All right, so here we go. We're back on the field. 4:48 left in the fourth. It's 3rd and 8. And it looks like Kai's going deep.
Oh, was he able to stay in?
Maxwell Libman with the catch.
You got to be down there and call it.
And I see the ref called it out of bounds, but I'm not even sure if he moved.
The referee called it out of bounds 40 yards away from the catch, which is kind of interesting, but you know.
Well, the nice thing is the carpet is orange, so either you saw the white shoe on the orange or the green, and you could probably, I almost could have made that call from here. I'm going to give the ref a break on that one.
Okay, all right, so you thought it was out?
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, you trust.
I'm trusting.
Okay,
I'm trusting.
4th down, let's see if we do it to this side now.
Okay.
Rollout situation, always wide open.
It's wide open, and
that's unfortunate right there. A little bit again. Like I think when he looks at this, he'll look at his feet and see that his feet were not quite right to make that throw.
Yeah, that's just, and he'll work on that. He'll get his footwork.
Yeah.
He'll come downhill. That's a hard throw rolling to your left when you're running away from it.
Absolutely.
Throwing that ball across your body.
That's a tough one. Thank you to HMI Commercial Landscape. Small enough to care, large enough to meet your needs.
That's that personal touch, right? I mean, when you're getting something done like landscaping or something, you want to have that personal touch, and I think that's what they do.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to be able to call somebody and say, hey, I was really hoping to get, an orange tree, but what do you think?
It's true.
Since I've moved to Phoenix, I've had my yard landscaped, and I've probably planted upwards of 4 or 5 lemon trees. Can you guess how many lemons I've been able to produce?
I'm going to say 4 or 5, one a tree.
0. 0. I'm averaging 0 lemons per tree. Break up.
And the reverse by number 25, and he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, man, that was actually a really good play, really good execution. Took it to the house. And, I probably sound like I'm happy for him because I am.
You always like to see a good football play. That was a
good football play, absolutely.
That was a good football play.
That's tough to pull off, especially when you're down like this. Guys collapse in judgment. But they executed and got the score. Thank you to Keegan Builders, expert management for all commercial construction needs. Also, thank you, Maintenance Solutions, maintaining a healthy workspace, a workplace, providing quality products for the maintenance professional.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for 2 again, and
They are.
Lester, they're going for a see, and they just wanted to. He kind of got bullied a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's going to look back again. He's going to look back on film and say, man, why did you do me like that? But that's a big boy that was running down the pipe, and there was no resistance anywhere.
No.
So it was just mano a mano. I think our guy said, hey, I'm up 42-12 at this point. You can have it.
Yeah, you could have it.
I'm sure he didn't want to take it on the chest like that, but that's a good learning experience when he looks back on this one. Number 8 probably had some frustration he was running with too. So,
well, he was
just a normal run,
right? He was the one that ran it last time, remember? And he was a little bit short. You said it was because he was 7 yards deep. So this time he was going to show you, even if he's 7 yards deep, he's going to score.
So I'm 7 yards deep, but I'm going to end up 7 yards into this defender's chest right here. Thank you to Clayco, the art and science of building. A lot of construction plugs here this week. Also, thank you to Nautical Bowls at Desert Ridge. Our superfood bowls are a complete meal that satisfies hunger while making you feel great.
Oh. Is that a Frosted Flakes thing?
Probably the opposite of what they're serving at Nautical Bowls.
That's true. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Ann Chittenwood. Do you know Ann?
I do know Ann Chitwood.
Yeah, that's Cubby's mom. And Ann's a good friend of ours, and I know she's supporting and watching from home, but my question is, Ann, why are you not here?
She's here.
Oh, she is here. Ann, you are here. Well, I apologize. I thought you weren't here.
Hey, that's dedication to
She
be
left early. She was here.
Okay, unless you left early.
You know what I said? That's dedication. So Ann is watching it live and watching the broadcast and texting us at the same time. That is some dedication right there.
And Cubby's out hurt.
Oh, that's right. And we hope Cubby gets better.
Yeah, I didn't see Cubby go down. Hopefully hopefully it's not too bad.
Hurt after last week.
Yeah, Cubby was taking the week off. So we did feel that, and we took the punishment because of it, but it's still our ball.
Yeah, you got to take it. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Somebody's got to fall on the blade.
Yes, sir.
Grenade.
So we have the offense trotting back out on the field. I want to know who is at quarterback now. We have had a change in the quarterback. Beckett.
Beckett Moore, yeah.
Beckett Moore. Okay, Beckett's getting some action here.
Get his chance here. We got 2:20 left on the clock. Let's see if he can operate.
Oh, Beckett!
Starts with a good snap and a good handoff, I'm assuming.
Yep, there we go.
Oh. Unfortunately, the defense knew that we were handing it off, and they were back there when it was time to hand it off.
Yes, they were. Is that Jackson? Is that Jackson?
With the run?
Yeah.
I did not catch that number.
I think it's Jackson. Is it Bowie? Jackson Bowie.
Jackson Bowie.
With the carry.
I don't like Maxwell being out there.
While we have a break, thank you to Papa John's. Enjoy the ease of ordering delicious pizza for your delivery or carry out from a Papa John's near you.
I've had Papa John's before.
Oh yeah, I got some stories on them too. But I'm running out of time.
That's right. All right, we got a minute 35 here. Beckett takes the snap. It's bounced off a helmet, and we have recovered it. Jackson Bowie again.
Yep.
He's got the recovery. It's a good job by Jackson to really get down there and get that.
Yeah, way to be Johnny on the spot, because that could have turned into a disaster. Well, it's already a disaster, but that could have been an even bigger disaster.
Yep.
Christian Marks.
Thank you to Arena Sports Grill, proud sponsors of Pinnacle Football. Arena Sports Grill is Scottsdale's neighborhood grill since 2003, located at 63rd and Bell Road.
Okay. So it looks like it's 3rd and a city mile. And it looks like we might have drawn him off sides. Got a little sneaky on him, didn't we?
Yeah, man. If I'm the coach over there, I'm telling the guys, come on. How many times are we going to give these guys these 5 little yards here and there? You know, it doesn't seem like much, but it's demoralizing to know that you're geared up to do a play, to run a play. Your guys jump offside.
Hey, Carl. Who's that? Carl.
Thank you, Team Dawson. Team Dawson Laser Engraving provides customized engraving on a variety of products, specializing in the ever so popular drinkware and other promotional items. Check out their website at teamdawson2014.com. Team Dawson.
And Christian Marks with the carry.
Yeah, Marks with the carry. Unfortunately, nobody appears to be blocking for him.
That's right. But he is in the books again this game.
He's in the books, yeah. That's true. But it's yards per carry in the net.
Yeah, that's true.
Thinking,
I think Christian had 3 carries last game too.
Okay.
And so at least he's getting a couple carries every game, which is good. And that looks like that's going to wrap it up, folks. 42-14 win. A couple last shout-outs. So we had Aaron and Ellie doing the producing and the camera work.
Yeah. Shout out to Aaron and Ellie for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Again, if you enjoyed it, we appreciate you tuning in. Feel free to text Joe for anything that you need or want. Let him know that you appreciate him and love to hear his voice, and maybe we can do it again, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks, Lester. It was great calling the game with you, and we appreciate it. And we hope you guys all have a great night. And again, the final is 42-14. Pinnacle Pioneers with a big win. Next week we play Horizon at home, so that should be a fun game.
Rivalry game, right?
Yeah, so that should be a fun game. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next week.